Hey!
Hey! Sorry about the lateness, guys. We are very late tonight.
Hey!
So's the delay by the looks of it too. So, yeah. Oh, Alan's first.
Yeah, first for a change.
Bloody
I
hell.
thought for once I'm actually going to do it. So what's been happening, Peoples? What's been doing?
Yeah, what's been going down? Oh, there's two people in. Hey, Nicole, how you going?
Hey!
Oh,
Yay!
that's the start of the stream. Sorry. Yeah. It's been one of them nights.
How are we, Nicole? What's been doing?
Oy.
Yep.
Yeah, what's been going on, Nicole?
You don't often see me this at the front of
At
the
the
bus.
front, no. No, I know why he's at the front.
Oh no, I can watch the doggies better from the back.
Yeah, I bet.
Doggies are playing.
Doggies in Penrith.
Penrith.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough match for them. But,
Nah.
they've been playing really well. Penrith's been shitty, actually.
I think they're 8th.
Yeah, they're not doing too well this year. But that's football. Let's talk about job ball.
Woo! And airsoft.
And it.
I'm allowed to talk about airsoft.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I can talk about whatever I like.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pardon me.
Why? What are the NSL and FCC teams going over to play?
Speedsoft.
No.
No. NSL? No, it is. It's replicas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of FCC team, I hear that Cooper and Ben
Yep.
are over there already.
Coops and Ben are on
Staying with Ben's rallies.
Yeah, they are on English soil
Hey,
currently.
Nick, how you going, buddy?
Yeah, they flew out the other night.
Yep.
Getting early grasp on the
On what's going on?
yeah.
Yep.
But no, yeah, they took off the other night.
Yep. Oh, that's good to see. Hopefully they wouldn't be there by now though, would they?
No,
They had a couple of legs to do, don't
they'd be there in they'd be England
Oh,
now.
yeah.
When I spoke to them the other day, yesterday.
Yep.
I think it was yesterday. Yeah. They only had an hour's stopover in Dubai, so it wasn't too long.
Oh, that'd be pretty quick. By the time you got off board, you'd go for a pee and then back on.
Yeah. Refill with a bit of food and crack on. So they'd be there right now. The rest of them might be too far behind them.
Okay.
And then NSL won't be too far behind them either.
No. I think we've got
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks until the boys fly out. I think we're all meeting up at Brecky Creek Hotel.
Oh yeah. The morning of.
Yeah. Have a feed and a couple of drinks, and then head off to the airport.
What day is that?
6th, I think. Is it 6th? It might be the 6th.
What's a Sunday?
No, sorry, 13th.
13th.
Yep. Would it be the 13th?
It is a Sunday.
It's Sunday? Yeah, I think it's 13th.
I might have to.
I don't know. I'm not on I'm not on the plane.
I don't know. I might have to gate crash that breakfast.
You reckon? Yeah, it's early morning, mate. Early morning. But hey, Nick, how's the paintball going? I've heard you've been slaying it on the field.
Dabbling in a bit of artwork with the paintbrush.
Yeah. How's that going for you? Nope. Yeah, I think everyone's looking forward to zones, Nicole. I know Outlaw's got 2 teams in it. Scurried at the end there to get that second team.
But think about it. You got 2 teams. You might have scurried to get that second team going, but you've got 2 teams in zones, and we've got a team up at Harvey Bay
and a team for ASL.
Well, yes, but on the same day we've got 3 teams running.
Yep. Hey, Collins, when do you fly out, mate? Is it the 13th?
What's up, Matty?
13th, we're at Brecky Creek. Or it could be later, I don't know. So we're supposed to have Donald West from One Shot Crew coming here. They are at GSA as we speak, having a a session in the CQB, and I think Donald said he was going to cut it short a little bit and then head over. Yeah, 1 a.m. on the 13th, so 12th will be Brecky Creek until 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yep,
on
yep,
the 13th.
yep. Oh, well,
So-
that's a Saturday night, mate. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be shit-faced by then. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
I bet. Hey, Matty, I hear you've got a team of your own for zones. Is that right? And I think Flex is there. Because Flex said he was going to help us out.
At
For
ASL.
zone. Yeah, for ASL he said fine, but for zones, Matty's got him. Yeah, who are they? What are your guns, mate?
Yeah. Reveal the strength of this team.
Hang on, shit. Don't tell me you got Bailey. Bailey, yourself, and Sam. Well, there's half of the Aussie team from last year.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, yeah.
Don't broke.
No, definitely not. Yeah, so I've messaged Don, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet. So I hope he doesn't do a runner. That's for sure. Flex, Mimi, Matt, and 2 of the Desolation got.
Hey, Pablo.
Hey, Caleb.
Caleb, how are you, mate? How's things going, mate?
Yeah, how are things down in Melbourne? He gets posted up in Toowoomba soon.
Ooh.
That'll be a little bit better than
Well, yeah.
Dale's pick number 2.
Yeah.
Is already there
Yeah.
at Toowoomba. Not that far of a drive. Yeah, okay.
It's only an hour away.
That's right.
Hour and
Hey,
a bit.
Pabs, how you going, buddy? Sorry for the bit of greyness coming through, mate. I haven't had time to rub 2 pennies together, as they say. It's been
Fucking cold.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's been
flat
cold
out.
here too, mate. It's been shocking up here lately.
No. Melbourne's cold, not here. It's 11 degrees tonight.
Yeah, but like last two
feels like-
weeks ago, it was like fucking one degree in
yeah,
Ipswich and
yeah.
shit like that.
I still
That's
went
still
to work
cold.
in a pair of shorts and shirt.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking.
Mitch
I'm a girl's
Steele-
blouse.
Mitch Steele, 3 weeks left down here. He can't wait to come back up to Queensland.
Hey, Mitchie.
Yeah, mate, it'd be absolutely awesome. You get a bit of free time, stop on in. You know you're always welcome,
Damn straight.
for sure.
And
There.
if you're in the neighbourhood when the boys are playing, yeah, we'll be here watching.
Yep, for sure. No brain, no pain. That's for sure. So you got, is it Memballs Matt? Would that be it?
Huh?
Memmy Matt?
What do you want about?
That's what Colin said. Is it Memmy Matt? Memballs. Is that the player that you got? Surely not. Leo, how you going, buddy?
Caleb's up at hardcore on the 5th.
Is that the actual last one, Caleb? Or is it the 6th? One of the last sessions ever. I know
sure.
the last session ever. I'll be hitting up for
I'm
sure.
I'm sure Kathy will be in at some stage tonight. We can question.
yeah,
we
yeah.
can question that with her.
Yeah, we'll question it. A lot of things coming out with Gamers Village as well.
We got a card. No card cam.
Yeah,
we can't
card
put
cam.
our card cam.
I've got the card cam. We've always got time for Gamers Village.
That's right.
Not our sponsor, but is major sponsor of the NSL Australian team. And same with Leo with Armory Painting Studios, another big sponsor for the NSL team. Hang on, I'll just see what I can do.
While you're talking about sponsors,
There you go.
why don't you go through the rest of them?
Mate, I haven't got them offhand.
Well, best you pull them up. You can't mention two of a bunch of sponsors. You've got to mention the
here we
whole
go.
list, mate.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
Here we go. Hang on.
See now, I'll also pull up the FCC ones for when they come up
You
eventually.
better. You better. What do we got? Oh. Hang on, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Our sponsors, official team sponsors, Monk Customs, who are donating the oracles, which will be quite good blasters. Replicas, not blasters. We've got Vadios Clothing Company. Also, we've got On the Couch 2.0, Hardcore Blasters.
God, that's nice.
Summer Cat Gel Ball, Gamers Village, HTWD Productions, F&M Fabricators, Tony Vo's Tiling, Marty's Roofing and Restorations, Unique Disability Support Services, Hefe Airsoft, the Army Painting Studio, and that's all our sponsors for NSL. What about yours for
On the
FCC?
couch? On the couch?
FCC?
Yeah, we'll get to mine when we're talking about FCC.
Oh, okay.
You were talking about them, so...
Fair enough. They got training locked in on Sunday
Oh, yes.
after zones on the Saturday. It's a closed off training with one shot crew, so that should be pretty good training for you, Matty. Did you need a gap for Saturday night at Hardcore? Yeah, Crisis. Have you got a gap there? I'm pretty sure you would have left yours with Dale. Yeah, cool. That's going to be mad.
Sorry.
Tomorrow night at Blacksite.
Tomorrow night. Oh, I keep on thinking today's Friday.
So
I had the day
yeah,
off.
if you thought your gel ball weekend was pretty hectic, we're chucking Blackside in Friday night as a field crawl. One shot crew are going to be down there. I'll be down there. I think Eli's already booked for down there as well. So get in quick, guys, for those tickets.
Well, I know 4 people that won't be there.
Tomorrow night. Well, you.
Yep.
Who else?
Tony Vo.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
Mr. Tony Vo Tiling.
Yeah.
There's Zach Ryan. There's Gelman.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm allowed to mention a certain referee going up as well. I don't know if it's a surprise or not. I don't know. So I'm not going to mention it.
No. Okay.
But yeah, we're all going up to Harvey Bay tomorrow lunchtime.
Yep.
Go up there for their Legends League.
Yep.
And
Geez, Outlaws are stretching it everywhere.
yeah, we are actually. Since
Bloody
we got
everywhere.
the card cam up, let's get that up.
In a couple of weeks' time. So that's their field day. Other way. Yeah. Perfect. No. Left.
Left, right, left.
Stop.
There you go. There's
That's
their
the
field layout for
That is the field.
Saturday. Looks very large.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, not too bad actually. That looks pretty cool.
X in the middle.
Yeah.
X,
Hey, Caleb. South Australia got their 3v3.
16th?
Kicking off when?
16th of July.
On the 16th of July.
They've had a few scrim sessions down there. I've seen on the socials
Yep.
and stuff. So
Yeah, it sucks that 3 comps on the same weekend. Like, that's crazy.
I'm not looking forward to work Monday. I'm old. You young fellas might be able to handle it.
Mate. Well, I'm doing Black Site, Zones, ASL. Thank God 3v3 finals were last week.
Salman and I were talking about that the other day. I was thinking, oh, they're starting off a new one already?
And Outlaws got 3rd. We've broken the 4th. We've broken the 4th. So
Always the bridesmaid, aren't we? Well,
yeah.
one of the bridesmaids.
Mid move back up to Queensland, otherwise would be there. Fuck. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah. Just load it on in a big bloody crate, Caleb.
What's more important, bro?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Seriously, I get someone to move it for me.
Come on, priorities, bro. Come on.
Crisis, come on.
Oh,
Get someone else to move
now
it
he's
for
not
you.
coming at all. Now that I've said that. Oh, okay, fine then.
Nah, it's okay. Yeah, so Don still hasn't bloody replied back. We're supposed to have these guys turn up, but
That just went out, didn't
they're not. They're not. Obviously, they're enjoying themselves at GSA with the CQB session. Hey, Rico, how you going, brother? How are you?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Can't drive upside down and sideways.
Don't drive like that. Oh yeah. There you go. A couple of weeks left to go, Rico.
Yep.
Get that training in with the one shot boys.
And then come down on Sunday. Oh, well, I don't know if by the time training's NSL training's finished, ASL might be finished at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, it could be too. Kingsley. Yeah, someone's late. All right, you're holding them up at GSA. Let them go.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Hey, Sammy, how are you?
Sam.
Yeah, we'll take you up on that offer for ASL, Sammy.
100%.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can beat that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, it will be a fun one. Well, there's got to be more than 5 teams, and
Well, I think Ghosts
I think Ghosts are putting a team in.
Ghost put one in today apparently.
Ghosts, ourselves. Oh, I had it up in the chat. Are you going to start ASL late? Oh snap! They're going to bring down the Aussie team.
See, I told you.
Bring the NSL team, mate.
I told you.
Bring the NSL team. That'll be fucking good too.
Yeah. Rico had a surprise at the next ASL, so that's what I reckon
Yeah.
it was. He was bringing the boys down.
100.
Even if he's a late, just all come down. Just jump in. Play the buy role if there is one.
Late arrival. Registration's got to be paid by tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Cody said money in by tomorrow or out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Donald, come on, mate. Give me a call. Give me a message. Let me know what's going on.
You tapped your phone then and didn't even highlight.
No. Didn't even. Usually my phone will just go ding, ding.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did you see my my posts on Instagram?
Yeah, you're posting your stuff off. Yeah,
Yep.
to watch that.
Man.
I
tricks.
got the look. I was scrolling through Facebook.
Yep.
Like, wife and I were watching TV.
Yep.
She was anyway. Shit show. That come on, so I started watching it real nice and low.
Yeah.
What we were watching just stopped, and I look over at the wife, and she's giving me one of these looks.
That'd be something my wife would do. Yeah.
Oh, yes, dear. I'll go out here and listen to it then. So yes, I did watch it.
Yeah. So yeah, I've Tricks Taz, he gave me his jersey. It's in the wash. Probably about
Who let the dogs out?
maybe about 4 months ago. And I'm like,
ooh.
I'll send it off next Monday to you. That's 4 months later. But I ended up sending off 2 sets of the 4.5. Yes, we got surplus cards, guys.
Well, I brought over all my spares the other day for Marty to.
Oh, you don't want to see my spares?
Through
You
it.
do not want to see my spares.
I reckon we could make multiple sets.
Yeah, well, I've probably got
Multiple.
4 times the amount of that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Old Cards McFly over here.
Oi, Ben.
Benny!
you
How are
going?
you, mate?
how's it going over there, mate? All the way from UK. You with your rallies and coops? There you go.
Yeah, the boys are on.
We've got it. Maybe you can FaceTime Alan. We'll put it up on the card thing, coops. Yeah, what's the time in UK? Get a couple of the OB boys to jump on as well. I think Alan's gonna send you a message. But thanks for tuning in anyway, guys. Matty, you would have been on the back of the bus anyway if you were still here. We're only just talking about you right at the start of the stream. Pardon me. Just finding out if you actually made it to England on time.
On time.
On time. Plenty of time.
Well, they left before the rest of the team, so I would pretty much say that they're on time so far.
No. Hey, Joe, man, how you going, mate? Big trip up to Harvey Bay this week for you guys.
Boss man.
And obviously, a couple of weeks' time, we're down South Australia for 3v3. I'll see if I can get to go. I don't know, but I'll save some money up.
I've told the wife I'm going, but I haven't done anything about it yet.
Yep.
So I've got to pull finger, otherwise I won't be.
Yeah. Yep, Tony definitely won't bend a knee for you.
Yo, here he is.
Who we got?
Hang on, mate. Let's put you up here.
Hang on, we just got some.
Here we go. We got Ben and Coops, who are currently in England, I believe, for FCC.
Yep.
As part of Team Australia.
Ready? Hang on.
Yes, sir. That's us.
Now turn it properly.
Oh, yep.
Hang on, guys. Upside down. Upside down.
What are you doing, Marty?
Hang on.
You flipping that isn't going to do anything with the screen.
Why not?
Because it doesn't work like that. Your computer doesn't know what my fucking phone's doing.
All right, put it back on. Sorry, guys.
Fucking
there you are.
blind bus
There you
driver again.
Always.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's upside down,
Yeah.
So what's happening?
Yeah, what's been going on over there, Matty?
Yeah, pretty much just slept and then went out for breakfast this morning. Went for a walk around the town, and yeah, we just gotten back and seen you alive. So
Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
Good to see that you didn't slip any poppy seeds into Benjamin's pockets before you left.
No. That's on the way back, so he doesn't get to come home.
yeah.
So, did you stop over at Dubai?
We did.
Yep.
Only for about an hour or so.
Yeah, right. Enough time to get out, stretch your legs, and then back on.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Then it was another 7 hours from Dubai
Yep.
to London.
Yep.
So.
All right. Hey,
Pretty good.
what are your plans on doing today?
Like before and
Yeah.
today and before
Yeah.
before the big day arrives. What's on the plan?
Well, we're gonna pretty much our big thing for this week is gonna be trying to get to Savage for the weekend.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Not
That's
too sure if we've
the
really
British
got much
boys
planned for today,
field,
but,
wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, that's the British field, isn't it? The UK boys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Tom from Savage up there with just recently had Beaver up for a murder night.
Oh yeah.
A couple weeks before that had OB as well, so
Yeah. Okay.
we're
Fucking
gonna
hell.
try head there for Saturday. They're gonna run a scrim session for us,
Yeah.
and then on the Sunday we're gonna try and go to our
Tom wants to go to a meal sim.
yeah,
someone like
Milsim or something.
Yeah. Right.
Get as much play time as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Put me
Fly out to Leon
On the second.
on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Yep.
okay.
And meet up with the guys. Everyone else.
Yeah.
What's that costing to fly out to Lyon?
I don't know.
£100.
Yeah, £100.
About 100, but just less than £100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. About 200 Aussie dollars.
$240.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was pretty good, like good value to be fair.
Flying to London was so much cheaper than going directly to Leon, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, when you get over to Vinci, can you send us one of his pistols over?
No. After seeing a red Trinity.
Yeah, the Trinity for
thank
sure.
you very much. The red one.
For sure.
You want a Trinity?
Yeah.
No. I
Nice.
They're
I
nice.
don't just want a Trinity. I want the red one.
You want the red V2 or the V1?
The V2.
V2.
Yeah. And those things, like, they look so good. I can't wait to get my hands on one.
Oh,
They look light as.
I was watching the video the other day, and it just
Crazy, eh?
I got a bit moist.
I showed him the picture of it before, and he's like, "Nah, red one."
Easy to be good. Easy.
He is.
I actually looked at his F2 pistols this morning, actually. And once I converted it, just the shell alone, it was $1,400, and it was like, nah, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on, we might have a reply.
£800
There you go,
for
guys.
just the shell.
We got 5 of them coming. I think it's either in 5 minutes or he's got five of the one-shot crew guys coming. Yeah, we're all on the stream. We're talking to a couple of boys over in the UK, Ben and Matty Cooper, and
FCC team.
FCC team. Yep. So waiting for you boys. Sorry, just sending them a message. But yeah, what else? What players have you met up with?
They've only just got there,
We
mate.
haven't met up.
Pardon?
Yeah, we've only just, like, it's, what time is it? It's about 11 in the morning for us today, and we got here in the afternoon at 4:30, and that was about 2 hours and a bit to get back to here where we are.
Yep.
Yeah, by the time
we got back, it was like...
Yeah, it was nearly like 9 o'clock or something.
What's the time?
It was still light out. So,
What's the time over there now?
What's the time there now?
it's 11
past 11.
Yeah, 11 in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
What oh, they might even be here right now.
I can hear some doors, so
Yeah.
I'm
Alan's gonna go and grab the
stealing
boys.
my seat.
And, no, I even said to Kelvin the other day, I said, "Oh, mate," I said, if you can get Maddie and yourself for on the couch, that'd be awesome. And he's like, "Mate, I'm pretty sure they flew out the other day." I went, "Oh shit, okay." Yeah, I didn't even know you guys flew out by yourselves.
But what would be really awesome is
Hang on.
show these.
Hang on.
Hey,
Here he is.
Show the Australian viewers.
How are you? Come and have a
your
seat.
mate Vincey
Come on, boys.
on camera with us.
Yep.
How are we?
They go to the fridge first.
How are we guys?
Yeah, go help yourself. No,
How are you?
I'm not his.
Good mate.
Um, We'll come back to you. Just go and do what you want to do, and we'll come back to you in about half an hour. All right, brother.
Thanks, buddy. Peace, guys.
Take it easy.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Here you guys jump
Yep.
in.
Jump in, jump on, behind, in
Georgie,
front,
you're the
wherever.
face. The face
Hey,
today.
Georgie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
This is Alex.
How was she
There's
behaved as
Coke
the face of
in
today?
there if you
That
want.
was the
Today she was okay. He wasn't. as
You
usual.
guys help yourselves.
He's always in trouble.
I'm an angel.
Here, come on.
off Australia.
Come
Yeah.
here, mate. Take a seat.
Just at GSA with Tom upsetting the refs.
Oh, really? Tom, you gotta stop. You gotta
Which
stop
refs?
it.
I don't know, some guy with blonde hair, short blonde hair. He's got a mate in black, and he was just protecting him on the field. Great.
I have no idea. Nah, wouldn't have a clue. Akif, how you going, mate?
Hey, Kev. Don't know if you noticed, we
Kip
just
does
had
all the
two
photos.
of your boys on. They're
Oh,
going to cross
Donald.
back over in a minute.
I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, have you got a shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, classic. Look at that.
How long you been waiting for that?
I don't know.
Quite
Happy
some
on the
time.
couch day.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
So that's the ball sorter,
The ball sorter, yeah.
and
Gels and the auction shirt.
yep.
Wait, wait, there's more.
Have you tried those summer kits up
I haven't. No, I'm still.
there? How'd you go?
Hit and miss.
What ones?
All of them.
Oh.
Yeah, so we
Did
got
you? No. Did you? Piss off, Alan. Did you use the ball sorter?
I'm not that keen, is it? Like say,
His controlling
Thank
gels
you.
is putting
As
them
far as
in
I'm
and
concerned,
never
you shouldn't.
never
That's
doing
what I
anything.
need.
It's Alan.
I was
Yeah.
always massive into before. Like I would grow my gels, set my time, pull them out, drain
Yep.
them, clean
Yep.
the water, pull them out, dry them,
Yep.
and then use them. I
Okay.
did that initially with the summer cats, and I was using their normal like, not pearls, just the normal clears.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I had-
They're the frost.
I've
Yeah.
had all of them. I've got the
Oh,
greens,
shit.
the blues, and then also the pearls, the
Yep.
milky, sorry.
Yep.
And I found them all generally around the same.
Okay.
Um,
Kingsley's in there, by the way.
Yeah,
We're
so
just
don't
telling
back
you,
him up too
gels. Did you see that Neck Minute have got? Oh, they're milkies anyway. Neck Minute have got a competition running for naming their next lot of gels. So I think the goats, the donkeys, the possum, they're all gone.
So there's an animal theme going on here, I imagine.
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
the
you've got to
crow or
guess.
something.
You got to guess what they go onto their Instagram and have a look. But you got to guess, or you can name what they're going to name their next gel. So if you can pick that, then you get a prize. I don't know what it is, but you'll get a prize. That's from Neck Minute.
Surely it's bulls, right?
Exactly. Yep. 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 What?
Sorry, I'll be quiet. I'm commenting too
Stop
much
watching.
on the rugby.
I'll turn it off. Start behaving yourself, Alan. Matty, greens get better after a week, and they've named them Bulls Balls, I believe.
There you go.
Okay.
Look at me go!
You
Bulls
didn't
Balls.
even know. You
Yeah.
won the competition without knowing.
Yep.
That's alright.
Bulls Balls. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a new gel. I suppose everyone's going to try something new.
Everyone will try.
Everyone
Yeah,
will
everyone
try
will
it
try
and
it,
then get the feedback. So, Kingsley, you've got some competition coming, mate. New gels. Haven't seen Robin Crystal in the community for quite some time, so it'd be good to for him to bring something new.
Life has a way of interrupting at
How
times.
how have you guys been anyway? Like, Georgie, last time I seen you, you were ass up into the X.
That was a hot minute ago.
Excuse me,
Sorry,
mate.
sorry. That was in Townsville.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong though. I was actually upside down, stacked it into the X after getting shot because I decided to ragdoll it to really just prove that I was out.
That was shocking.
Yeah.
That's-
Considerably less stacks now.
I think you've got quite a few views on that one as well.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
That's why there's no X anymore. I'm not allowed to play with one.
And that's why they call it no breaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. There it
Yeah.
goes. So these ones here, do you speak to Petey from Cairns?
I see him occasionally, yeah.
Okay.
Strong
I'm
arms,
after
strong
Milky's. I'm after Milky's number 1. And then there's a whole set of number 2s there. But I got plenty of cards. Like you see Alan's spares there.
Yeah.
I got 4 times that. 5 times that.
Yeah, you guys
See
like,
cards
open
everywhere.
1,000 packets every
Oh.
night.
We try to. We
Yeah,
try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got a set of hollows, original hollows. I think from
Which one?
would have been the first ones for the one shot.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yep.
Dale did a set
Yep.
for Tegan and Drew.
Yep. So we're still taking photos for the next season. You thought of putting photos there?
I'm not a photographer, mate. Does this look like a face for a fucking
Even
card?
from the phone. The phone's
Hey,
pretty
hey.
good these days.
Go put a filter on.
Mate,
Yeah.
marvelous wonder of a face mask.
The face
Yes,
mask. Yeah.
yeah.
I put little love hearts and
I've
stuff
got
around it.
the same issue. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
the photographer we have up north currently is still trying to get her skills up to scratch.
Who's that?
promoter.
Hang on.
Promoter.
Hang on. Okay, so Georgie, you're now a photographer.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I remember when like Tegan and One Shot used to do it for me. It was
Yeah.
a really like exciting
Yeah.
thing, and I really loved getting the photos. And now
Yeah.
I've got a couple of new girls who are playing as well.
Yeah.
And they also like are having that time and experience with getting photos and getting really into it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Of course, getting the women involved.
Well, a Kiff's
Is-
in the chat. So
Yeah, he's-
any tips?
Yep.
A Kiff for a new up and coming photographer?
Well, don't listen to him. He spends 3,000 on a bloody lens.
Oh.
So
This is what she does. All the gear, no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that.
No.
It's like a criminal. No face, no
disregard
case.
what I said.
So-
Disregard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Definitely a learning curve. I need to actually learn how settings work properly. But I
Yep.
found auto is working for now.
Yep.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh no, that's good.
You got to learn somehow.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
take,
You got to
take
start
photos
somewhere.
and then
Take
you'll
photos, work
just
it
take
out.
a whole shitload of photos and you'll
Well,
you'll figure it out.
in Cairns, I walked around with just my regular phone and was like, "Stay still," and quickly took a close photo and then ran away. So
Yeah.
Doesn't work when they're trying to play a game. does it?
How are the competitions going up in Townsville? Like,
Little
so
bit.
who have you
Pretty
got up there?
much-
Kirk with
yeah,
Punch.
Kirk at Fun Shop.
yep,
yeah.
Fun Shop,
So, pretty much Fun Shop is the only indoor.
Yeah.
Outdoor, I think there's only one outdoor store, just the...
Yeah, gladiators.
No, it's not called Gladiators anymore, is it? It's called... it was the old Gladiators, Warlords, I think, for
right.
outdoors.
Okay.
That's still got a fair few followers outdoor.
Yep.
Indoor, probably, I reckon, on a Friday night, we'd probably get 15 to 20 at the most. So
Yeah.
pretty
That's not too
small compared to what it used to be. It used to be like 50.
bad. Yeah.
So, and some, just trying to keep those people interested. The hardest one's trying to get new people
Yeah.
into it. So,
Yeah.
because it's only open sort of during the day,
Yeah.
not really at night times. So it's hard to, get
And
new
it's-
people to play during the day. The kids are at school or people have got a job. So.
Yeah. And
Well,
you sort of
tough.
see like
It's the age-old problem, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting new people, yeah.
getting new people in sport. That's why I started the 2v2 comp down at GSA
Yeah,
during the week to bring new people in, but not just bring new people, but old players back into
back
sport.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, because quite a few that have gone to paintball that we've seen. Yeah,
Nick Doyle's in the chat. He's gone. Well, he was in the chat. He's gone to paintball.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
hasn't gone to, but is playing both.
Yeah.
Playing both, yeah.
yeah.
There's
Was
a few
that-
people doing that.
was that 2v2 comp hosted like a couple months ago?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I by chance met someone online who ended up playing in that, and it was her first comp or something similar.
Who was that?
Is it, I think, Demi?
Oh, young Chinese
Yeah.
bird. Yep.
She was super excited. She loved it.
Demi.
I think forgive me.
Yeah,
I
it's a
can't-
weird name. Yeah, it was her first competition
Yeah.
in speedball because
It
she's
was.
mainly Milson.
Yeah.
And she was actually running a blaster that Anthony Chaseling is her really good friend. And we were over here the night before building his blaster and her blaster.
Hey, there you go.
So he actually bought all the parts and we just put it together.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she ran that on the night and yeah, she had a ball.
She did.
Absolute ball.
She really did.
And then I keep trying to add her,
Well,
add her into the 2v2s that I pick. Do you want a drink?
No, thank you.
And she's like, oh, university, I've got this, I've got that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, because we've got quite a few of the UQ guys
Yeah.
that come to the
King of
2v2.
the Hill. I mean,
Yep.
not King of the Hill.
Well, it is, it's King of the Hill.
Yeah.
2v2, King of the Hill. Yep.
No, I was thinking of Kelvin's one.
Cooper. Not supposed to be in the chat, mate. But anyway, what is paintball? I don't know. I haven't been there for a
He's
while.
waiting for his opportunity to come back in.
Yeah. Oh, he has. You got
Yeah.
half an hour, mate. Go do something in England and then come back to us.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
grab.
isn't
Maybe
he
grab.
overseas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
go down to the
Go and have a cup of tea, lad.
and a crumpet. Yeah. Go and bring one of the
Team
boy
scones, isn't it?
OB boys
Yeah.
back on.
Yeah, no, Ben and
Ben and Matty.
Cooper,
Yeah, they left the other
FCC
day.
Team.
Yeah, they left the other day, yeah.
They've just woken up this morning, and that's about all they've done so far is sleep.
You
Start
should
with
get
Ben's
some
rallies
Newtown
at the
guys
moment.
down for
Yeah.
tea.
Because they're like...
I
July,
try,
isn't it?
mate. I've been
It comes
trying
in
so
July,
many,
isn't it?
but if you can add them into
like
my
pretty much
2v2 chat,
I think it starts.
Yeah.
Third.
where everything where the magic happens, Matty, I can pick them out from there.
Mid-March,
mid-March,
about
yeah.
15, 16.
So what else have you been doing up there to keep yourselves entertained?
Paintball.
Oh, not a bloody
Not another one. Not another one.
No, they pretty much run 4 weeks, 4 week season. So they'll do 4 weeks, have a break, then 4 weeks, have a break. So
Wow.
just
okay.
short ones rather than big long.
How long's their break?
Like a week normally, just
Oh,
a week
Week,
off.
2
Yeah, it
weeks.
depends on what you know, if
Okay.
there's events on around the area, they'll do 2 weeks, but generally a week. And then
I'll add
4
you
off.
later on, Matty.
So it seems to work. Like people seem to
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Yep.
Bit of a lag. Oh,
Yeah.
just refresh.
Nah, just
Yeah.
resets.
Yeah.
bit of
I,
a
I'll go
That was
multi-stream
alright.
because there
Pretty
could be
good.
people from the Instagram.
yeah. No, I actually really enjoy like the 4 week seasons because sometimes by like week 6, I'm just out of that competition.
Yeah.
I'm lost the energy for it.
Yep.
4 weeks, it just sort of like have to go play hard, play fast. 4
Yep.
weeks, and then it's done.
yeah, because most
Yeah, I
of the other
suppose that's a
ones
good
are-
good season, and that's
Yeah.
like football or soccer or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If you're in like a club, and that's what I'm trying to do down here as well as getting these the fields to have a team, and then with that team, you'll play against Blacksite's team, you'll play against GSA's team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that therefore it becomes known as a club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
with-
if you can start like a comp that you like you say you get a team from each place
Yeah.
and you play at this one and then you play at this one and then you play at that one. The hardest thing
Yep.
is getting those people to commit to do that because we tried that up there. We went out to like the outdoor field and then they were supposed to come in and trying to get them to come in. It was really
yeah.
hard. And even Ken's was the same. We're like, we'll go to Ken's anytime.
Yeah.
And then nobody would come down and you were like, you know,
yeah,
you,
it's hard.
but the lower, if you get lower number teams, so like a 3v3 or something, it's
It's
easy. You
easier
try
to
and go
get 2 or
5.
3, yeah.
Yeah, you try and go 5, and it's hard to get 5 people to commit to something.
Yeah.
Because, you know, here would be, what, a 4 or 5 week season rolling around while you got
Oh, it's
Well,
once a
4
month.
places. Yeah.
Well,
Most comps are once a month.
Slowly
Yeah.
dwindling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, especially with hardcore
yeah.
closing down
Yeah.
now, and
Yeah, that's getting a revamp, isn't it? And reopening, yeah.
well, that's
You guys don't
Yeah.
have like a weekly comp? Or...
The 2v2 it was a
Yeah.
weekly thing, and then you had like, okay, so you had Mother's Day, and then so we had a Mother's Day competition with the 2v2s. So it's bring down your mother, or
or a close family
or
member.
a close family member, sister, brother. Like it could be your brother who's probably 10 and you're like 30 or whatever. Just someone new,
Bit
but
of an age gap.
someone in the family. And
About
ours.
10 and 18, isn't it?
Our
Yeah.
man Zach from our team, he brought his mother down. She had an absolute ball. She had a ball. They won 3rd place, so it was the first trophy, probably his first trophy ever. So,
Well, so you got on the podium too.
I'll cherish this one. So this one here broke the
Broke the
four,
fourth.
broke
Yeah,
the 4
yeah.
curse.
The outlaw curse.
Yeah,
We've been shocking for
The amount of times
for
we've
ages
done
in every
fourth
comp.
Yeah, I know.
Like, as
You
in
watch
you
it,
kept
it's like
coming
four,
Yes.
Really?
Every comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't 4th, it was 5th. So
Yeah.
one's Gelmans and one's Deegan.
What the heck is that?
Shots fired.
Someone loves
Someone
backfiring.
backfiring. It's probably a bloody. What are those V-dubs? They do it all the time.
Oh, the GTIs. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been up to? Growing up, I see.
Yeah.
A lot bigger than what I seen you last time.
Nah, not that much.
Yeah.
The fucking attitude
Yeah.
match, mate.
Yeah. He had that up in Townsville
Yeah.
Nah.
He had it here at Arc as well.
at Arc. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything at all.
Does Hunter still playing up there?
Not in
He
town.
doesn't
No,
come to
it's-
town for enough.
No.
Oh, okay. What is that?
The comps are really not like big enough. So if it was to come down,
It's not necessarily worth his time because it's the Innisfail to Townsville is what 3 hours ish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a long drive, I suppose.
yeah,
Yeah.
which would
He
suck.
He did it a few times, and he came down
did.
Friday night. So he
Yeah.
came down, like drove 2 hours down, played a game, and then drove home on Friday night, which
Yeah.
is pretty big commitment for
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
a young
it is.
fella. You know, he just got his license as well. So
That's right. He's
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
age
yeah.
now. I keep forgetting that.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
So,
good on him.
You know, he was pretty keen to do that, but it's a lot. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the guys, the guys that travel for
Yeah.
NSL and stuff, it takes a lot out of your drive and all of that time
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
How are you guys? up to speed with the zone rules and stuff?
We played one.
We played one
night.
Where?
one attempted rule because we had a practice on Friday. We just ran a session with like the four of us because obviously Milkman's here.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I heard that.
The other guys. So
Stolen man.
mate,
Stolen man.
he's one shot first and foremost, mate, all the time. You ask
Oh,
him, he'll tell you.
no,
And,
no.
I would have, knowing Milky, I would have to agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes, she is. Yeah.
yes, we tried that. We were playing at the last season.
Yeah.
Similar to try, but it was both teams were attacking, so you got points when they were out. You had to run to the end and touch the buzzer.
Yep.
This time we tried it with obviously a defend and an attack, and obviously just only the defenders push only the attackers, defenders push the button to try
okay.
it,
Yep.
and moved it to the middle so it wasn't at the ends.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few people pushing the button either late or not your turn to push the button.
Yeah, and we didn't have a delay, whereas I think the one here has a
Yeah, we've got a 3 second delay.
Yeah, to keep running.
Yeah, Strobes has set
Really?
that
Yeah.
up for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
At the end, 3
Yeah.
seconds.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I think that's
No,
Yeah.
once you push that button, it'll give you a buzz, and then like it'll count 3 seconds and
and
give
then-
you a
yeah.
buzz again.
What
Yeah,
the-
so I think most of that was all right. I think it's just getting the hands around the, like if you're the defenders and you shoot out all the attackers, you're all alive, you
Yep.
switch ends and then you become the attackers to
Yep.
get bonus points. Most of it, it's pretty sort of easy to understand that. I think it's just more the remembering who's dead and where they're at and who's on the field. I think is the how many
Yeah.
people are alive and how many people are dead. Like
Yeah, so the first person to get shot off, he's the one that's got to do everything.
The
Yeah.
work.
So he's got a kill count, and then he's got
Yeah.
to make sure that he doesn't early buzz it.
Oh, so like not the last
yeah, but
person. coming.
no, because the rules say the last person is the
Yeah.
only one to
Oh,
touch the
really?
buzzer. Yeah.
Yes, because he's got
Hang on.
he's got like 10 seconds or something happening. Oh, I don't follow the
Yeah.
rules of zones, to be honest.
Yeah, it says the last person must push the buzzer.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So therefore, the other 4 people can't say whether they're all dead. You just have to be standing in a visual position so he can see 4 people are dead. I presume. I don't know. Like I don't know where the dead zone is there
Yeah.
because we just had a dead zone where you could see 3 people or 2 people standing over there.
Yeah, no,
which,
you are right.
Which
yeah.
made it easy to look down the side and see. Oh, there's 2 dead. There's only 1 person left. Everybody push up the field. Whereas at Hardcore, they're off behind the mesh, so you can't see it as much.
Yeah,
so
I
it'd
think
be
that's
different
what-
in that aspect.
Yeah, it'll be the same at hardcore. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, the 2 teams playing zones, I think both of you better read the rules then.
I think I'll have to reread the rules as well. Kathy, if you're on the chat, no, she's not.
No. Well, I don't know. I assumed she was going to change them after the last one.
The last one.
Empire. Empire's
That
run.
sneaky
so,
little trick.
So I don't know whether she changed that rule or not, but I'd assume everyone's now well aware you've got to get shot to get off the field. But
Definitely.
yeah.
Um, Yeah, no, Empire rewrote that playbook for sure.
Yeah.
On that day.
Well, I always
I've
had.
never heard of it.
I've always thought about doing that, but the theory is run off and just get shot and
Yeah.
then hit the buzzer,
Yeah.
suicide and then do it. So,
Yeah, not have
but
your
it's also
teammates
not
shoot.
in the rules saying you can't just run off the field. Nothing says you can just run off. Can't run off the field.
You can't run off the field. You're on the field until you get shot.
Yeah,
So if you've got a blaster down, and they don't shoot you,
yeah,
you can't get
Correct.
off that field.
yeah.
That's just part and parcel with that game.
So,
Yeah.
so technically, then there is no out of bounds. Because if you can't walk off field,
No, you've got to stand. You've got to get shot and
Yeah.
then go to the dead zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
there
if you're running around, so we played on the other week,
Yeah.
and somebody's blaster wasn't working, and he was trying to get shot, and so we just all went up the field until we were
That
all
would
near
look
the thing,
funny.
and then shot him because he couldn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
Even if he ran down the other end to the wall, it means nothing.
Yeah.
yeah, so if you
Yeah,
walk
that's
off
right.
field
Yeah.
out of bounds, there is no out of bounds rule. You're still
You're still alive.
You're still
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
You've just gone off field.
You've just gone off field. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you would get penalised, I'm assuming.
Well, you would. You'd get a penalty for leaving the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And how's you're in the army or were in the army, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still in it or
Yeah.
you are? Oh, you know Caleb from Valhalla's
Valhalla's
Keepers.
Keepers.
Oh yeah, I know he has joined. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's he wasn't
Yeah,
chat
what-
earlier.
Wasn't a chat earlier. He's they based him down in Melbourne.
Yeah, I messaged
Um,
him when I first saw that he was joining, so I messaged him on Instagram and
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's-
Getting based
good on
in
him.
Toowoomba, apparently.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, was it?
Yep. Hopefully. Yeah. So what have you been doing apart from growing?
University.
Ah, come on. What are you
He's a
studying?
smart
You're
cookie.
studying what?
Pharmacy.
Pharmacist.
He's going to be the legal drug dealer.
The legal drug
100%.
dealer,
I
yeah.
reckon he will
Yeah.
be.
Cha-ching. Well,
Yeah.
Yep. I'll put my order in.
Yeah.
I do same day.
Yeah.
Same day delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, reckon?
Yeah. And then off to jail.
Not through Australia Post.
I know that stuff I sent you. I sent that Wednesday.
Mate, that was pretty quick. That was
Wednesday,
quick.
like Wednesday afternoon, and I
Yep.
got here Friday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
2 days.
that was
Yeah.
pretty quick, eh?
Yeah.
I've sent some stuff over to, one over to USA, and then another one I sent over to UK today. It's like $60 each for postage,
Yeah.
like
Not cheap.
express. Like it's not cheap, eh?
No.
Not
Thing
cheap
is,
at all.
And you send bugger all too.
With
Yeah.
international, with Australia Post,
Yep.
it not only goes off size, but
It goes on weight as well.
As well, yeah. Yeah.
And it's shipped when you buy stuff like, let's say, for instance, at Polestar or Amped Airsoft or something over there. You pay for each individual, like it's per piece. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
normally
by, not
like
by weight.
most
it's by
stuff you
per
buy
piece.
out of Polestar's
When you
like
bring-
$30.
When you're bringing it in,
Yeah, yeah. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of money you pay for that. Have you seen the new cards?
No.
How new are we talking?
These are the new season ones, but they're a
No, like
mixture.
the-
They're a mixture of all of them. I'll throw some up the back as well.
the new addition to the current release is
Yep.
basically the addition to last year's NSL teams.
Yep. So there's still
You know.
in
Oh, the
inside there.
those,
You're still like
silver ones,
Some of them
eh?
pretty.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite ones.
Yeah.
That card there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mudcat.
No, the hollow splatter
The
card.
Yeah.
spider ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these hollow ones. Actually, they're hollow, but they call it. Dale calls them the tuned, but this is like the hologram ones. There's only 2 of these
Good
of
thing
that
is he's
for that
actually
character.
put in like series 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3s as
Yeah.
well.
To get redone.
And even the Aussie
George has got 52 cards of herself. If
Yeah,
anyone
I
wants
do.
them. Yeah.
I do.
How do you do that?
Well,
Georgia didn't have cards. She wasn't in any of the ones, so she had to go and print her own.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
just herself, and she got 52 copies, holographic.
No, I thought something that might be nice for Townsville / my friends would be to learn how to make like a card. So I found a place. So I was like, oh, I'll just chuck a photo of me on
Yep.
$20 holographic, sweet. That'll just give me one shiny card. I can like sort of work out what I need from there.
Yep.
No, it was 52 cards of the same photo, holographic.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So, look like a deck of playing
Dicker,
cards.
yeah, but
Yep.
Yeah, I think there are options, and you can make mystery packs, and you can do all these fancy things. I just don't understand the instructions on the website yet to get it all the way that I
cool,
want
yeah,
to.
I like that. That's,
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
crazy. Like these ones here, there's only 2 of them in the set.
Yeah.
So
Until next season when Dale reprints them like the Mark Eaton card.
yes, there will be a special on the couch cards.
Will they?
Yes.
Here's your most valuables.
Where is the
Yeah.
photo coming from?
Specifically that top card there.
And,
We've got plenty of them.
and,
got
and
plenty.
do I
I've
get
got
a
one at home,
choice?
the holographic one, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get a choice in this photo?
What's that?
And do I get a choice in this photo?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You're hiding behind the couch.
Yep.
So who
Just
actually
your
designed
hands.
your
yeah,
Just your
cards and
hands.
stuff?
Yeah,
Usual
usual.
spot.
Yeah,
Do
just
you
your
do?
head sticking up.
Back
I
of
don't
bush,
date
yeah,
those
yeah.
from VK.
Yeah.
With our blind bus
So
driver.
Global
Yeah,
Speed
yeah,
Soft
yeah.
Trading Cards. He's got everything, and he's also doing. Okay, so the other day I went down to down to the post office, and I sent away all of these. So these are this is of Aaron, who's Fives from the owner of the NSL. So they're like a laser cut,
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
but they have a look
Yeah.
because the definition will change in it, like when you turn it.
Yeah.
So-
the detail in it is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are
But
The
at
ones
the
that
same
he's got-
time, the detail is hard to see, and
Yeah.
you just get it to a certain
Certain
point,
angle,
and a
yeah.
whole lot else comes
Yeah.
with it.
so, and with it you get a so it's a dog tag that
Oh,
goes with
cool.
it as well. And he's calling those the Platinum Edition, which there's only one of them that he makes. He does a.
Is he going to do it on platinum?
I don't know. He does a Instagram page, Global Speed Soft Trading Cards, and on a Friday night, or during the week, he'll announce what team he is putting up. The first week was, of course, last year's winners, USA side. He put that one up as his first platinums to go up. I've got 8 of them, and I think there was like 11 in the team. Thanks, George.
Yeah.
There was 11 in the team, and I got 8 of them.
Was that's the team that played the American ASL? Was it ASL?
NSL. Yep.
I actually I met one of the dudes playing. I think I did anyway. Playing airsoft in America. So
Oh, okay.
I went over to I went to America for a quick Disney trip.
Did you guys have a look?
Yeah. Pass around me.
And by chance, where I was staying was about 20 minutes away from Tax City.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And yeah, met one of the dudes there because we were discussing how Australia went in it. So I'm going to assume that he's on that team.
Do you know who it was?
Chris. I want to say Chris Creed. That's his Instagram name.
Chris Creed. Maddie would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Maddie's got Beaver's platinum card, which was okay. So I only missed out on Beaver's. Oh no, probably 2, 3. Rome's and Hooray, the USA coach. I missed out on those 3, but I got the rest of them.
Yeah.
So now Marty's using them all as
Yep.
blackmail.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
try and get the
black
other
belt.
ones.
No, to get their jerseys and stuff out of them.
Yep.
No.
So I got a couple of USA jerseys, East Coast Energy jerseys. What's another one? Murder.
Yeah, he's on Murder. This guy.
Eh?
I don't know.
Speaking of jerseys, Matt. Yeah, you know.
Can't really see his face.
Yeah.
It's covered.
No, the face isn't helping. I'm trying to see if I can see his actual.
So you just follow some random guy and you don't really know who it is.
No, I met him in person. He works at Tax City, I think.
He's not random.
Welcome to Brisbane.
Yeah.
I actually met this dude.
You know,
This is shocking.
you know, if this was Townsville, that thing would be burnt out by now.
Yeah.
They'd be on fire. And they'd be taking their fucking car out of your driveway for their next one.
Wow. No, they're not that bad.
Oh, they are up
They
there.
are. Townsville,
Yeah,
yeah.
Don't
Townsville,
say
mate.
that. It can't be that bad.
It's terrible.
Really?
On Monday and Tuesday this week, I think it was like 13 cars stolen on 2 days.
Really?
Out of control.
Yeah.
Out of control.
What is it? Not that bad here?
No. I don't know. My car doesn't get stolen
What
because I don't have a car. I got a truck.
Yeah.
Hands,
I'll
they
take
did
it.
the spike strip for one.
Yeah.
It
And then
battles and
copper
creaks. It
and
doesn't make
copper.
those kind of
Oh my
noises.
No. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's pretty bad, but we
I
had some
thought-
locals in our back looking around.
Yeah.
The cameras come on and then
No,
they
that's
see
why I've
this,
got cameras.
and then they bloody run off
Yeah.
and went down the road and stole some cars. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Oh, we had a car pull up today. My daughter was here, and
It was probably us.
no, it wasn't you. Like, I was expecting it to be you guys, and I just said to my daughter, just go out there and ask them, is any of them Don? And she went out there and she said, well, anyway, no. But they all looked like fucking junkies or crackheads. And I just went, oh, shit. Okay, well, I wasn't working too far away. I was only at Callumvale, which is like 10 minutes away. And she goes, and my daughter said, oh, I've got to leave now, but they're still sitting outside. And the car that they were in looked like it was a beat up piece of shit, like dents everywhere. And yeah, just full of junkies. Anyway, I left from Callumvale and I came here, and the car wasn't here. But when I came through and I was at the boat, I looked over the fence and that car was out the back of the park.
Yeah.
So I had to turn all the alarms onto the cameras, like do this, because I'll put the sensitivity down on it
Yeah.
so they don't go off all the time. But I turned it right up this time and re-angled them so I got make sure I get proper, footage of what I
Footage,
want.
yeah.
Because over here they're just like they're brazen. They'll just come broad daylight and steal your shit.
Yeah.
I've been lucky here touching wood.
Yeah.
Touching wood.
Well, this is the first time we've had anyone like even in our back in our house for
Yeah.
11 years, I suppose.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
They always try the front doors and poke the mesh and stuff, so I just leave a hole in it so they can just go, oh, it's locked and bugger off.
Yeah,
So rather than fix it all the time, but that's the first time we've had anything. So
yeah,
but yeah, but up and down the streets and that, yeah, just stuff getting stolen all the
yeah,
time.
right.
Wasn't there we when we lived in an apartment block, there were kids that had jumped into the apartment block and were running around. I think 1 or 2 of them got caught out of 3.
Oh yeah, because we came back from town. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're at the front, cops were
Oh God,
not so happy with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. So what do you guys got on your itinerary for? Are you down? How long are you down for?
So we're here till
Monday
Monday night. So we got fixing blasters tomorrow. On the
What's
on the
wrong
list.
with them?
Travel, I reckon. Airplanes. It's my one.
Operator error.
Yours
Operator
is
error.
operated. Yours is you built it. So you
No,
built
that's
yours.
Actually, no,
So-
mine is Zach. Zach breaks mine.
Yeah.
My airline's too short, so I need to change out the airline for my
What sort of airline?
just your standard.
Just the plastic one.
Oh,
Just
the
Euro.
macro.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. No, I got
Yeah,
some.
well, I got
yucky
3
in it.
out of 6 that are working. I just want to make sure the other
3
ones
out of
go
6. That's not
Well,
a bad
last
odd.
time we came here, because we were running really, really late, the plane
Yeah.
got so delayed,
Yeah.
we went straight to Black Site, and none of them fucking worked, even though they all worked the week before perfectly. And then,
Gel blasters.
literally we had the comp the next day, so I couldn't do fuck all. So
Yeah.
just
Well,
played with what we had.
Well, I hope your ratio's working better on Saturday, because that means there's going to be a couple of you blokes standing out there on field just waiting to get shot.
Oh, no, it's all right. We only need one blaster. It's all good.
And it only takes one shot to kill someone.
Yeah.
Usually we all die anyway, and that's Alex.
Oh.
Yeah, we just leave Alex to clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
friendly fire always sucks.
Yeah.
I love friendly fire.
We got Milkman. We'll be
Black
fine.
Sight's Black Sight's awesome for friendly fire.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Black Side tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already booked tickets. I've got a couple of other speedy boys coming down as well.
Yeah, we're all booked in, so
Yeah.
we'll be fine by then, I reckon.
I'll be there. I'll be angry.
No.
He'll be angry because he
Angry?
tried fixing his blaster all day and it wouldn't work.
No.
It's my natural state.
It's his
While
natural
everyone
state.
else is playing.
Well, that's what he got today. He got angry because they forgot their mask. Then he got angry because his gun had an air leak. Then he got angry with the players. Then he got angry with the refs. And
Everyone there-
then we leave.
It was a social night, to be fair.
Yeah.
And everyone was wearing these big jumpers and all the chest rigs and all that sort of stuff.
That's fun, hey?
And you shoot them 100 times, and they just stand there, and they go back in, come back out. And yeah, it was great.
It's
Socially angry.
And
we,
then
we haven't played probably a social game in reality for like probably a year.
Yeah, right.
Since Black Site would have been our last social game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't there's no real social games down there. You just go for Friday night league and that's it.
Okay.
So it's and you're used to when you hit someone they call it. So you got to get back in that mentality that they're new players. They don't always do it. They're wearing big jerseys.
The new guys
and
were
stuff
actually
like
pretty
that,
good
so-
considering.
Yeah, well that kid that was there, he was doing good.
Yeah.
I reckon he'll
Teach
pick it
them
up.
while they're
Yeah.
young, I
Yeah.
reckon.
The new
Yeah.
ones generally are. It's when they progress to the plate carriers and all that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah. No, there were a bunch
The
of
juggernauts.
Comes out and
yeah.
there were a bunch of first time players. They're like all sort of like adult
Yep.
age, and for the most part, those guys were pretty good. Like they took like maybe a couple to get it, but you can sort of forgive
more-
that.
It's more of the shock being a new
Yeah.
player than
Yeah, right.
than
That's when you
the
hit 'em
not
with a
calling
cop
it's the
blaster.
shock. Yeah.
Well, they came over and were like, "What are these?" Because they go down the whole field.
Oh, with the HBA.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
well,
And they got the higher blasters.
That does not
going
look
tick,
like
tick,
a
tick.
rifle.
Yeah.
No, I got to meet some of them. They were really nice.
Yeah, so I
Like,
think
good
that's-
spirited.
That's pretty it. Fridays, Black Site. Saturdays, Zones.
Yep.
Sunday, nothing at the moment. Don't know
Oh, why
what
don't
we're
you
doing.
play?
ASL.
Why don't you do ASL?
Come down.
No, we've got training, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
'cause-
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we were going to do NSL, but now we're doing the training, so...
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have done NSL, and I don't know what... ASL, sorry.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was happening with the
Too similar
ASL.
in names, you get the acronym confused. all the
Yeah.
time.
I'm really old,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're forgiven.
So, yeah, so if the training was later or earlier or something, we would have done both.
Yeah.
So, and then...
I doubt ASL will go too late because the amount of.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it's
then
not-
I saw there's a lot of people away or
it's
teams,
not
so...
a full roster, so
No.
it probably won't go.
So I think the
to
training's like
hours of
10
the
o'clock or
afternoon.
something, so it didn't really...
Like
it
10
doesn't
a.m.?
really
Yeah.
work. Yeah, 10
Oh.
till 1.
Yeah.
So...
And
Yeah,
that's
we'll do
a
that.
that's a
And then-
closed off training. Just
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
training.
yeah,
it?
yeah.
10
And
till
then-
1, was it?
Yeah, 10 to 1, so ASL won't be,
Better
that'll be
give them the
during
real
ASL.
one.
Yeah,
So-
I reckon by about
It's
1
gonna be
o'clock.
great when
That
we get
not
into
me.
Snake.
Done and dusted, yeah. If it was later, we probably would have done both. So.
Any
Hopefully
good
I'm
any
wrong.
good players could play for the NSL team at the moment. So they need good players to
Playing
Yeah.
to
it.
play
Yeah,
against.
yeah.
And
Yeah, it'll be good. Like, it'd be good to go down there, do that, and then, I don't know, because obviously, do a one-on-one on stuff, because they've got the
Yeah.
one-on-ones over there and things like that as well.
yeah.
And just, have a bit of play on that.
Lucky I don't have an Australian passport. I mean Australian citizenship.
Yeah. No, he's just an overstay.
What's, what's going on the back of the bus?
He's just an
He
overstay.
can't play for the Australian team. He doesn't have Australian citizenship, so
Hey, that's not an issue.
undefeated 1v1 as well. So
Yeah.
Undefeated 1v1.
Yeah, actually.
he has like all
Might be FCC next year.
Between-
then.
That sounds
between-
like
between
no,
Don-
ne-
between
next
Don and
year,
Alex.
FCC's
Yeah.
going 5v5.
Yeah,
4v4, isn't it?
4v4.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that FCC. I love playing like close quarters in
Yep.
a box. I love the box. It's fucking
You're a
great.
menace.
Did you
I
watch
fucking love
Tuesday
it.
night's episode?
Menace.
No.
We had Rowan.
I was on it. Yeah, but I was busy packing to
A lot of
and,
people were.
and stuff to come here. So I
Yeah.
was sort of watching it, and then my phone had time out when I'd come back, and I was like, I'll try and get back on and
Yeah.
miss all the comments and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
no,
heard them talking about what they're doing there and their comps and stuff like that. So
Yep.
that'd be pretty cool. I still reckon they should do. You can pick up someone's mags.
Oh, I
But-
reckon so too.
They should.
And if they
the
drop
other
it-
option they can do to make it more competitive, so you can do that, is if it's a 2v2 or something. Is just everyone has to use a higher stuff.
Higher stuff.
So then when
so
someone-
everyone's on a
Everyone's on a
same
level
playing
pegging.
field.
So
Yep,
then if
yep.
you drop you die, you pick your mag, you can pick up the mag. It's a high blaster. Nobody has to worry about broken gear, whatever.
Yep.
And it takes all of that level of I've spent $2,000 and I've only spent
Oh, of
500.
course, of
you know.
course. Or someone
So it makes it more about the stealth, the skill,
Yep.
and the play rather than
rather
the
than
gun.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that sounds
Yeah.
really good.
but then
Um,
it takes away from people love their blasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard
Yes.
to go from
It is.
something like this to a high blaster.
Yeah.
Or somebody else's pride and joy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's what a couple of the guys said on
Yeah,
the
well,
chat.
they worry. Yeah, like you say, you spend $100 on a mag or something, then someone picks it up and uses it and drops it, and it's buggered.
Yeah, like an MWS one
Yeah.
or a bloody
But hey,
gas blowback.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to ask those hard questions.
Yeah. But it's still, it's the same thing. Like you mentioned, picking up a grenade and then doing
Well,
it. Well,
that-
it's the same as picking up a mag.
That's
It's-
right. That's why
you
the brain clicked over and
can't
I'm
pick
like,
up
I'm
a
gonna
you
ask
can't
that
pick up a
question.
grenade and not pick up a
Who
mag.
runs
That's right.
pistols? What
But
do you
that
run?
leads to the same point.
I
Can't
used
you
to
pick up
run
their blaster?
all pistols.
That's right.
It's all the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all part.
Why?
It's all part and parcel. Yeah.
I end up selling all my blasters. My blasters are like spread around Townsville like the plague.
Oh,
Bet
yeah.
they are.
Is Coop still in there?
Perfect example.
Yeah, he's still there.
Hey, Coops.
Yeah.
When you get over there, can you find out if FCC is actually going to be broadcast?
It'll be streamed through YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, but in English
Oh,
No.
or
Yeah.
French.
I'm gonna have to wear
Can
that
you not
bloody those
understand
hearing aids.
No,
that-
fuck no.
They gobble for ages, and then it goes to the field, and you watch that bit, and then while they're gobbling, you're going to have a beer or you're going to get some food, and then you come back and you watch the next one. It's great. It's like an intermission.
No. You
Yeah,
you
the-
just have the sound
the
there,
1v1s
Black
will be
Sabbath
here.
playing
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
background.
It'll be here. They'll have competition here.
Yeah.
Surely, with it
For
being
sure.
international,
Yeah.
they'll go English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it. Or
Surely.
they'll have subtitles or something. He's not. He's
Uh,
You
pretty-
can turn
Pretty
I don't
subtitles
read
on
movies,
anyway.
mate. I don't read sport either.
Yeah.
You
Shouldn't
should
have put on
probably watch
KO
this
or
back
something,
because it's
yeah.
got subtitles.
No. Sound down, Sabbath playing in the background.
Yeah.
No, there's a couple of other guys that do run a pistol. At least 2 others
Yeah.
around.
Well, NSL, you've got to run pistols.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
You have to have
Two.
a mix of
Two.
Two pistols.
Mix of
Two
rifle
pistols.
and
Two pistols, 3 rifles.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
gonna have to deal with us running our standard stuff for the training, but
Well, I was going to bring Drew's one he built, but I didn't get
I don't
around
think they
to
would.
it.
I don't think they'd
The
consider
3D
that.
printed one.
No, it's
No,
a,
full
it's
CNC.
CNC, yeah.
So
Have you got it here?
let me guess, Rico. You've already put your hand up for using the it's the Oracle with Monk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put
Oracle P.
you put your hand up
Yeah.
for the Oracle, mate.
Yeah, they've got I think 3 or 4. Yeah, I think 3 or 4 oracles, and then we got Hefe Airsoft. They're supplying the AAPs. So 2 of them, I think. all the not gels, all the BBs and everything are included in the registration. So that takes a little bit of
A little bit of cost out.
I'm so
Little bit of
surprised
cost.
they're using AAPs now. Because everyone was bagging the shit out of AAPs.
Yeah.
And now look.
I think with the AAP, there's less parts to break. Like it's a bolt.
Oh, they're quite rugged.
Yeah, I know they're quite rugged, but they're ugly. Sorry, they're ugly.
Fucking-
They're not a kappa. Definitely not a kappa.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I've just never
Coming
been a
from the
fan.
person
Never been a
that's got
fan of
like
them.
6
But
of
when
them.
you got the Fuku, that was good. That looked good. But when they're just standard,
Stock standard, yeah. It depends on if you like that Luger, whatever you want to call it,
Ruger,
type looking pistol.
yeah. I don't really like it. I'm not a real fan of Glocks either. So
Yeah, well,
I just stay with the Kappas.
yeah.
What's Matty saying? That's because from
You stick-
stock
you-
the
you stick with
AAP is
your little
terrible.
beaver tail.
I gave all mine away. Well,
Oi,
you
Cooper's
guys
saying-
gave all mine away.
Cooper's saying they're only designed to last for 4,000 shots, but aftermarket's not bad.
AAPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. They're ugly as. But
And then you get
pistol would be a
CT
pistol.
Tactical stuff onto it. Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you guys? Were your pistols running fine or?
For
Yeah,
the
having
most
trouble?
part, I end up when they're running good. I end up selling them. Like I said, I started with Glocks.
Yeah.
I went to the Kappa and then had AAP.
Yep.
AAP was probably the most headache
Yep.
out of all of them. Like to get it set up, and then when I sold it, probably like a week after I sold it,
I
issues
haven't
happened
got a
again.
proper
So
photo, but like that's the
Sorry, what was that?
The
You got it?
CNC.
that's the CNC.
Yep.
So full CNC with a jack
Better.
inside and everything.
take a photo like an old man.
Yeah, no, that was Drew's photo.
And Drew takes a
it.
photo like an
Won't
old
say
man.
Drew's getting to be an old man.
He
Okay.
is an old man. Yeah. But yeah, so
right.
full
so the
CNC.
trigger board all the way down the back.
Yeah, yeah,
Or you just relocate. It's just a switch.
just a switch. Yeah.
Yep. That's mad.
So-
But yeah, I was going to bring it, but I just fucking ran out of room, and then I thought coming through customs, coming through the airport, we had enough trouble today.
Yep.
Yeah, actually.
Like a
Oh, why?
Just
full,
one.
like,
One of the workers
Yeah.
wasn't well
And then
versed
they-
on
yeah.
what to do,
And
and
then
they
we
just
were gonna
kind of
design
sent
it, we could
us
actually
Yep.
run it as like
over
a
there
Euro,
without
like a little
actually
Euro
checking
with
what
a
was in there
full
and
A13 on it as well.
not taping
Yeah.
up the
That's
cases.
pretty
and
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I got the other one somewhere. I can't find
Well,
it.
you shouldn't be too bad. What who did you fly with?
Jetstar.
Just that.
Fucking-
We didn't
think
have any
Cameron-
trouble last time.
There was an old gel baller. Hey, Liam, how you going? Cameron
Hey.
McPherson, McPherson Pfeiffer, or what his last name? He works at Jetstar. So last time we went there, or up to Townsville, yeah, we like left everything with him, and he's like, don't worry about it, bloody blah blah blah. Extra baggage, and make sure your air's out of your tanks.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't. The problem was the lady that checked us in. They're supposed to take the bag before you take it down.
Yep.
And she didn't take it. So that was the problem.
Initially,
Yeah.
because me and Georgia went through first, and she was just happy to send the tanks and the blasters through without even checking them. And we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
usually this will go to oversize and they'll check it and they'll wrap it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
Because we didn't want it to go through,
And then
'cause
they
we knew
hold
it would go through the scanner and they'd pull it out straight away.
Yeah.
So I've flown from Cairns to Townsville previously, and I've lost my blaster and I had to go and collect it like a week later because they see it and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Or you can just leave it in your carry-on. Like
But normally it's not. Yeah, like Hunter did.
yeah.
And try and walk on a plane with a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then get the police called.
Always attracting troubles, aren't you?
Yeah.
Always.
Is a different.
Have you heard from
AAP
Drew
player.
and
Yeah.
and
Pretty
Tegan?
cool, eh?
Drew
Are
and
they-
Tegan are pretty much out of the. Drew doesn't know, but he's an unofficial sponsor of us while we're over here.
Yeah.
Don has yet
He
to
doesn't
tell
know
me.
it. He doesn't know it. He
Nah.
knows now.
CTM tactical around it.
Yeah.
Drew's always one shot.
Yeah.
Just
so
something different.
just like when we were
Yeah,
here
that's
last
cool,
time
eh?
for Gel X as
Yep.
one shot,
Yep.
He was on the iPad
I think I've
photo
shot
in the
maybe
background.
12.
Yeah.
Didn't have a
12
beard.
Joel's through it.
No,
And-
that looked
and I've
beard.
had it for over
When
a year, and Matt
sent the
Cooper
photo
did
with the
it
beard,
the
I'm
other
like,
day,
nah, that's not him.
That's
That's not him.
Newtown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
They're
it's
pretty
only
much
been recent
detached
too.
Yeah.
as far as they can from Joe Bowl. And
Yep.
I think they've had their fair share of it.
Yeah.
And they're just focusing on other stuff. So
Yeah, well, everyone needs a break from it.
Yeah.
there's
Now
a
and
lot
then.
of surprisingly, it's a sport based around toys. There's an unbelievable amount of drama.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ego.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Ego.
There's
I
some
agree.
in the corner here. So
Yeah, there's a lot just over there.
Yeah, what I
Yeah.
used to say, and at the time I was only in it for like a year or two. It was
Yeah.
like I've had more drama in the 2 years of playing gel ball than I had in the 10 years in an all-girl dance school.
Or
So
Yeah.
that was like a wild comparison to make.
Yeah. Well, we've been having a lot of
Crossbow, that.
the
just
same
an
down
AFP with
this way.
3D printed front
Um,
end.
Yeah.
people got to realise we are
That's
still
for
shooting
sure.
ourselves like each other with toy guns. They're
People
toys.
must wonder what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on. When
And
you
I gotta
film
realise
that,
that more than
yeah,
anyone.
like-
I was gonna say,
That's
same.
the
Just-
legal-
Hey,
Start
Archie,
rolling.
just
Yeah.
go on the couch
Yeah.
on the live now, mate, and I'll answer your question. Yeah, I've got Archie's blaster, the purple one there. I need a bloody. I've got like 30 O-ring kits for F2s, but I've got none for Jacks. So
Got one in the car.
have you
Yeah.
a Jack one?
Yeah. You can
All
have
right, I'll swap you. I got plenty of F2s.
it. I've got plenty of F2s, and
Yep.
I've given them all back to Tom and said, "Your F2 is shit." I'm giving it back to him.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but no.
No.
No,
They're cheap
I'll
as
do,
shit.
I'll do it myself.
I brought like a big bulk order from Polestar. When
Oh, okay.
when,
Because you can get those O-rings. You can get them from
yeah,
the
you
O-ring
can match
shop
them all.
here.
Yeah. But then you spend ages matching them up, and like they've got all of the measurements. But
No, you send them to them, and they
Yeah.
match them up for you.
yeah, well, you can buy a packet that's already done for $3,
Yep, exactly.
and then you just order 20 of them, and there's some nozzles and some other bits that everybody wants, and it costs you $30 postage, and then it all turns up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maddie's actually saying the Milsom drama makes us look normal.
At
Well,
least it did.
his dad runs Nuketown.
Newtown, yeah.
So
Well, he should be over there at Polestar, loading up his pockets and bringing it back freight free.
yes, Maddie.
Yeah.
Yes, Maddie.
He should be taking orders, $5 profit per order, and he'll pay for the whole trip.
He's-
That's what they should have done for sponsorship.
Yeah. No, he's actually sticking the Oracle up his ass and
Yeah.
bringing it back. Aren't you, Maddie?
I don't care if that's the red one. I'll still use it.
It'll wash
That's
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
damn
that's
straight
not
it
the Oracle, mate. That is the Trinity.
will. Oh, the Trinity. Yeah, no, it's the Trinity.
The
I
Trinity can still fit, Maddie.
want. Even though the Trinity.
You
Lots
just take
of
it apart in
that,
small pieces and insert them one at a time.
That's it.
You know
Lots of
that Trinity's
prison
got that
wallet.
angled grip.
shelve it.
Uh,
There's plenty of room there, Maddie. You know that. What's Cameron saying? Oh, hello. Cameron, are you? No, he won't be at
Hey,
Zones
hey.
either.
He's going to hear you no matter how he is. So
I know.
you just shouted to him because he's down the road.
There you go. So Archie, use Loctite for your T-piece. That's on the. Is that on the blue one, mate?
Are we still talking about Matt putting stuff up?
No, Matt is just smiling.
he's just
He
happy
knows
to be
it'll
shelving
fit.
your gun on the way home, mate.
and
Yeah.
Using Loctite,
Well, there's
to hold
5
the
of them,
seal.
isn't there? So they'll be able to break it down.
He's
and
actually
spread it
calling
across
the
whole
Oracle
team.
Orachuck. Okay. But the Trinity, he'll do the Trinity for sure. The blue one, or is it just the? Just any glue, mate. I usually use Teflon tape rather than glue. A Teflon tape works.
Did Marty never?
Yes.
You see him
Matty
with
said he
duct
bought a
tape on
couple
the
of
day,
green
wrapping
fusions
it
and
up,
green F2 and a couple of years ago. Yeah, that you sold that to Eli though, didn't you? The green F2. I know. When HPA was first coming in, I ordered a shitload of speed triggers. Like, would have been about 50 speed triggers. That was when Aussie Elite were around. The Australian, what was that? The
AGBL.
Yep.
Yeah.
When that was out. So I think HPA only just came in around that time too.
HBA junkies.
Yeah, it was. It was quite a while ago. And then I ordered my birthday present and it was like I think it was from Amped Airsoft. It was like a purple and green fusion. They're like limited edition ones or whatever they are.
I like how he says I ordered my birthday present.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Well, I had the full go to buy it from a missus, and I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm going to town.
Said
I bought.
Debbie never.
Yeah.
I already so a week earlier I ordered the speed triggers, and I thought, okay, birthday's coming, I'll order this fusion engine as well, and I was waiting for those speed triggers for like another 3 weeks after that week, and I'm thinking, hang on, something's wrong here. I ended up losing like $3,000 worth of speed triggers, and the engine that I got by the time postage and everything was like $1,600. I lost that as well because it all went to Sydney, so it all went to Botany Bay.
Yeah, Botany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all like, oh, have you got import license, this and that, or B901, I think they call it. I'm like, mate, they're legal in Queensland. I don't need
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And I still lost it all.
But they got shipped there before coming here.
And then red flagged me. So anything I couldn't get, nothing at all.
Same thing happened to me. I even applied for the import permit.
Yep.
Queensland Police Services, whom you apply to,
Yep.
I got the reply. An import permit is not required for this item. I even passed that on to Botany Customs.
Yeah, I did that too.
And they blatantly refused to
do it.
release
Yeah, because it was feds. Mostly the
Blatantly
feds that were doing
refused.
it. But a lot of those guys at the bloody at the customs aren't even trained for that. They wouldn't
No.
even know what the hell they're looking at. So
Yeah.
yeah. Archie, I need to get a Jack O-ring kit and put it through, and probably a new nozzle. So I might try the new nozzle first, and then we'll put the O-ring kit through it. But I'll get that from Gel City hopefully tomorrow, if I've got time. How much air did you go through tonight?
I didn't look.
You didn't look?
No. I never
We
look.
only played like what 3.
We hadn't played like 3. But
Yeah.
like I didn't even go through.
Did you do the lights out one?
Nah.
No.
I'm fucking half blind. I fell over last
That's
time.
that's really good, that game.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
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 Well, they got like a bunch of lights and you go to knock them
No,
out
no.
on either side of the field.
Oh no, you just can't see what you're hitting.
They turn the lights
Oh,
on.
that kind of
Yeah.
lights out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
nice.
just
It
put
is-
on a
it
couple
is
of like
dark.
lights around so it's dark.
Oh, they've got those strobe lights.
Strobes,
And,
yeah.
they've got a few of them. But no, last time I went there, it was pretty. Wasn't too bad. Still, you're gonna have angry.
Yeah. You always
Angry
get
man.
those one people, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got a bit angry the last time I went there.
But it's
Probably the same blonde.
it's good to play like just some social and realise what you got.
I'll get myself in trouble soon.
I'm sure you'll find one tomorrow night. Tom will be there. He'll be that angry guy.
You can be angry at
running
each
around.
other.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can finally shoot each other after we backed out of our 1v1.
No, we'll be on the same team, Tom. We'll be on the same team.
He doesn't want to verse
We'll get
you.
angry together.
Yeah. You can all pick on the same guy.
That's right.
Two short
I
guys out
know
there.
all the
Yeah.
guys to pick on there too.
So he
Oh,
can
really?
leave angry and
Yep.
come back the next time
Yeah.
and
Yep.
get some other dude angry.
You know,
Yeah, and when you say, oh,
Yeah.
did you see that angry guy? That that was that Tom guy over there. Yeah, did you see him?
We'll get plenty of photos, don't worry.
Just bring plenty of different coloured shirts so you can match his
we'll
shirt.
take the photos, Georgie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you this shirt. I'm sure it will fit.
Yeah.
No spectators for zones.
Really?
No.
How many
definitely.
teams?
Is there just not
do we
enough
know?
space to have spectators?
Are they
Oh
streaming
no,
it?
they've got the space. 6, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
6. So Outlaws put 2 teams in.
Outlaws,
Cool.
us,
Is that Kathy?
Empire.
Yep.
Marty?
Pardon?
Is that Kathy?
No.
Were monks? Were the monks going to play?
I think monks are
Yeah.
still in. So the 6 teams is you,
Yeah,
Empire,
yeah,
2 Outlaws,
yeah.
monks.
The Yakuza
Yeah,
coming
that's
back,
it.
or-
And Maddie's team.
Oh no, yeah, Maddie's team. So Maddie's the other 6 team.
Creed, Matty Cooper or
Matty-
Matty
No,
Collins?
no,
Collins.
Collins.
Oh, from yeah.
Yeah, he's got
He's coming up with a team.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the chat he listed his team.
Yeah.
So he's got flex coming.
Oh,
to
he'll
play.
be up here for the NSL training anyway.
Yeah. And out of all the team, he makes that drive for training every time.
He definitely
Will
puts
not
the
miss
bit
it.
effort in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not just that, on his fitness as well. So
It's got to be, what,
Yeah.
7 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, where is he
Look at the
coming
difference
from?
from this time
What's
last year.
Oh,
Rock- is he
I was
in
gonna say, where is
Rocky?
he coming from?
Is he in Rocky, or is he down Rocky? Or?
Rock, yeah, Rockham.
Rocky.
Yeah, that way. Yep,
Damn.
yep.
I thought I was doing good. Clearly, I'm not committed enough.
Not committed
No.
enough.
No.
I mean, look at him last year, this time last year, in comparison now. Big difference.
Yeah. Oh, he's lost so much weight.
Massive.
So much weight. Fitness, like I think he's been trying to show up Trick in that. What does he do?
The app or the fitness app.
I forget the name of
Garmin.
it. No, it's a fun name. It's that fun. I even forgot it, and I don't want to know about it because it involves exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm allergic to that and water.
Yeah.
Water?
Drinking. Anyway.
What's that?
Well, you could have a beer instead. Like, what else?
There's
you gonna
water
drink?
in beer.
Part of it's
Oh,
water.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's no longer water when it's beer.
It's still got
Yeah.
water in it.
Still in it.
No, you can't convince me of that.
Read the outside. It will say it's got water.
It will.
Yeah.
It will
No,
for
it's
sure.
just completely
No, because when you
changes chemical
open
balance.
it and you sit it there, all the water
Yeah, well,
evaporates and goes on
okay.
the
I
outside
didn't
of the
know
bowl.
that.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't think spectators were at the last one.
At zones.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I thought they had people at zones. I'm sure there were people watching last time. They only streamed the last two. They didn't stream all of it. They only streamed the last two.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there were spectators that were allowed.
Yeah.
The NSL training, obviously, there's not. But I'm pretty sure the spectators at this zone will.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's-
there's no reason not to have spectators there. So.
I'm pretty sure there usually is. It's they might be confused with the
Training,
session.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing at training, but zones, I think there is.
DSK was another one you couldn't.
Yeah, that was the same.
DSK. Yep.
View.
So Nicole's saying here that she was one of them, a spectator. So
Yeah,
yeah, that confirms it.
yeah.
No, Kingsley, we don't change.
What's the point in that?
Exactly.
That means we learn.
You're cold over there, Nana.
We don't
Yeah.
learn. We're
Like a
roofers.
massive heater
Do
up
you,
there.
want, do you want
I'm
to
not
sit
as
here?
close as you.
Do you want a
Which-
blanket
yeah,
or
do you wanna
something?
sit here?
I
It-
don't,
it- it
I don't
is
have a,
chilly,
I have a
yeah.
face.
Feel my
I have a
face.
face for radio,
Half the reason
so I
I'm
can't be close
standing
to
there
the
is nice on the back of the neck.
And an attitude for deaf people.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
They just don't like the physical aspect.
Yeah.
Kingsley, people change because you've got squinty eyes. That is why. Open them up a little bit, and then you might be able to see. When are you? What are your green ones? What? What's going on?
Gels.
Yeah. What size are they? Because I'm having trouble with growing them.
It's probably.
Is it the cold?
It'll be the cold weather.
Cold slows
Yeah,
down
you can
growth
help with that,
big time.
Kingsley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I'll hold you to that.
It's what it is, Marty.
Yeah, it's
Cold
got.
weather.
It is, hey.
Well, when I grew my last lot of gels,
Marty
it
said
was a
that.
2 hour 15 grow normally, and
Yeah.
it was closer to probably about 2 hours 50 by the time the calipers were reading on average
The size, yeah.
2.3,
Yeah.
7.3.
Yeah, well, I picked up all those tanks today and I
Yeah.
unboxed them and they were cold. Like the tanks were
Oh, really?
cold.
Yeah,
Like they'd been freaking thermoed from coming down.
that's crazy.
Hence me with the jumping out.
Yeah, so Kingsley's
But it's
saying
not
yeah,
cold,
winter,
mate.
It is
winter
cold.
will make them.
It's like 9 degrees.
Come
It's
and share the
warm.
heater.
It's a-
It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome on the back of the neck.
Love them. You can take one back with you. Where are you staying, actually?
Oh,
Crack or in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Correction, yeah.
Oh,
That's why you just call it the crack or in.
I'm sure
But
you-
the good news is we've found they've got pokers.
Yeah.
How'd you go on the slots today, son?
Oh, 50 gone.
How'd you go? Good. Yeah, my
What is it?
50
Yep.
fucking dollars. Yep. yeah.
I said I can
Yeah.
choose.
And they got some poker games going every night, so
I'll just
I might
clean up
see.
in poker.
We'll see whether we can win on poker.
Not
But,
see.
You can't win
I
on
will.
slots, then you're not going to win on poker.
Yeah, and then and then we'll probably just have a few beers on Saturday night there, I reckon.
When he was playing the slots, was he like, yeah, like that?
Yeah, he probably would have had more luck.
He tries to do the lean back and
The cash.
Oh, the
cash.
casual
Nah,
sort of
nah,
slapper,
gotta-
is he?
Nah,
This is a
scratch,
casual
scratch
one.
the screen.
Yeah.
Scratch the screen. Make it stop.
Like that last time we were there with the old mate, and he's
Yeah.
like rubbing the screen and he's going like this, fucking doing it.
That don't work
Look
shit.
like a complete fucking
I love
idiot.
those guys that go like this.
Yeah.
They're fucking annoying after
Yeah.
a while.
They were better when you could put a card
Is that
in
you?
there.
Nah.
When you could just push the button once
Yeah,
and put your
hey,
card in it and
The
it just
young
kept
fella,
spinning.
He doesn't have the coin to be going and going like that. No,
I don't know.
that's the 2
Yeah, he
cents.
does.
Not unless it's the 2 cent.
He li-
It's Dad's coin.
Yeah.
He lives at home
Nah, bare minimum.
and
dollar
pays
stars.
nothing, so he's got plenty of coin.
But he loses it all.
He loses it all at the
Fuck off.
casino.
Nah, I'm winning
How
it.
much are you up at the moment?
You cannot hang
In your-
out
in
with
your
Tony
gambling
Berger.
career?
I'm in the green.
Well,
Are you?
Korea.
Milky's
I'm
trying to.
great.
Milkman's.
Yeah, he's already
Milkman's
started.
trying to go to the casino with
Milk,
Tony's
Tony's sidekick.
side. Is it
Auntie, no.
auntie and uncle or whatever? Trying to get into the rollers. So.
Yeah, Kingsley. Did you make it up to Townsville? He didn't make it up there, did he?
No, I haven't seen
No.
it. No.
I know he
No,
went
you
up.
guys were coming up at some point this year, but I think it's like
Thank
you
you
know
for that,
Oh.
lady.
almost done and dusted.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we are. We
She's not
are
a- she's
making
not
a
a
trip
lady,
up there.
trust
We're
me.
making a trip up there because we want to go and see Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt,
tell
should I
Ben's
say.
here.
See?
Hey,
Geo
Joe,
man,
man.
thank you, boss. We are going there, aren't we? So that is on the agenda. We just had South Australia coming up.
Well, they're
And then
back
we're
again
heading
now
up.
too. When next month is it Waterloo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's Alan.
17th or 16th
16th,
or 17th,
17th?
yeah.
Waterloo?
16.
Yeah.
That must be almost.
Oh, could you turn that spotlight off?
That must
please?
almost be NSL.
Which one's that?
Around the corner there. No, inside. Yeah. That's
That
right.
must be
Thank you.
when
yeah,
NSL will
that-
be on too.
Yeah.
They've had a few scrim sessions down there by the look of the socials, so
Yep.
it's they're getting plenty of practice in.
Who's Mary? You must have been Marty.
What do you got to do for blasters to go there though? Because they're all got to be registered, don't they?
No, you send them down there.
You send them
can,
there,
You
they
can
register
post them
them for
down
you,
there to
yeah.
Dougie at
Safari Zuma.
Safari Zuma.
Yeah.
And he actually will get hold of them, and then he'll
Yeah.
send them back up to you.
They get a temporary license.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you go. You send them down there. They get a temporary license.
Yep.
You can, and then you can use them.
And then we can use them down there, and then he collects them back, and he has to send them
them
off.
back to you.
Yeah.
That's still
Hey,
better than nothing, isn't it?
Are there
At the
any
end of the day?
questions in the
Better than going down and using a hire or
in the
fucking have
chat
to buy another
for
one that
the one
stays
shot
down
crew?
there.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyone
to be
think of
honest, I'd
anything
be
to
just
say?
Happy to go down and support them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd rather go.
And
go
nothing
down there
smart,
ref,
Coop.
ref for
Yeah.
them so that someone else can
I'm
jump
waiting
on
for
the
it.
Jump on the
boat.
Just see the
I'm
back,
waiting
the
for
back
it.
space. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So Archie, it will be done. I'm pretty sure of it. It's got to be ready for ASL.
It's going to stay up all night and fix it for you.
Nah, it's a hyperlight. I don't have to stay up that late. It's so easy, these things. I'll probably get banned from YouTube. This is a toy gun. This is a gel blaster. It is not a real gun.
It's not even a replica.
It's not even a replica. It's 3D printed. But that's it there.
And it runs off air.
Doesn't take much at all, so
Oh, that's all pop apart.
yeah, basically that just pulls up.
Oh, it's a
Just
7
don't-
That's the
customs.
engine.
Just don't leave them in your car.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it?
That you did that, didn't you?
Same,
She left
Yeah.
it in her car.
same as
Did
my
ya?
Yeah.
AAP
They
crossbow.
melt.
Mine was
They're
pretty.
bent,
Mine
Same
was
with
like
the-
white, pastel pink, pastel green.
Oh yeah,
It was super cute.
yeah.
And then I melted it. And his.
And we have one of those Azraels. Was that fusions? They have those.
Yeah, the clear ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
also melt very easily.
Yes, they do.
Well, it's like 60 degrees in the car up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
So-
true too.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
That banana, big time. And
Yeah, I
tanks will
suppose.
explode.
Mm. What's Matty saying? Have you guys done any NSL zones format training for the event? And what do you expect to be different from normal gameplay? And another question. And what are your expectations for the result of the comp?
I think we got one off as well. What gels do we use as well?
Yeah.
So we generally
yeah.
for gels, that's an easy one.
Yep.
We stick to generally one shot riots. So that was the gels that one shot the shop actually release
You got
themselves.
plenty of them left, or
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's
Yeah.
probably about 1,000 packets. I think still
oh
Yeah,
my
so-
god,
rolling around.
Not as hard as the hardest gels are coming out now, but the
Yeah.
consistency that you get out of the gel itself is like next level.
Yeah.
And plus,
Okay.
we can keep them we can grow them and keep them for like 3 weeks, and they still shoot the same.
yeah, okay,
Just this stupid consistency you get from them.
Yeah.
Just when you're just really going for that high FPS, that's where, because you're slightly softer than your gels you get now, that's where you sort
Yeah.
of lose your accuracy. But
yeah, but you just want consistency. You're not
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
To,
yeah, but
No.
the people up there have a mix of gels. So everyone's
there
gone
you
from
go.
goats to
Everyone's
donkey
got their
balls.
favourite.
Now
Yeah.
people are running summer cats.
Summer cats.
Yep.
But the growth from here to Townsville was different.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
we're much hotter up in Townsville.
Yeah.
And it's a different thing. They bleed a lot more, so the gels sweat a lot more.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
you just
trying
got
to
to constantly empty in the container full of water.
Yeah. So when
Oh, okay.
when we're getting information on how to grow gels from guys down in Brisbane, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we got to try figure out how we do it. And yeah,
Keep
it's-
an eye on them with a set of calipers.
Yeah.
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 But just getting them to finding the right time frame. It's like people have already done the testing. So many people down here already done the testing.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just we got about 3 people who are sort of
You-
interested in doing that
You
sort of thing.
grow it in air conditioning up there, or you grow it in a cool thing, and then you take them to the field, and it's like 30 degrees and humid,
Yep.
and then the bottle's just filling up with water, and then all the gels at the bottom
Yep.
are bigger than the ones at the top, and then
Yeah,
you pour them in
well-
a container, and it just they're all in, different. So, but
Yeah.
That's why we go back to riots
Yeah.
because they don't really care. We just
No.
throw them in there. You can leave them there for 8 hours, and they're the same.
leave them there forever.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And to answer Maddie's question, yeah, we've done like 1 day of proper sort of training with
Yeah. 3 hours, Matty. 3 hours.
No, it was only like an hour and a half. 'Cause Alex left
How
us
about-
to go to the pub,
Hey,
so
if-
it was like an hour and a half of just trying to remember who's supposed to push the buzzer.
And then George has done 1 training session
Yeah.
with 1 shot.
Yeah,
So she's
and Milky's done none.
the newest non-member. She hasn't
Yeah.
been initiated into the 1-shot crew. That's up to Drew to decide.
So we're
So never.
we're
Give her the
expecting
flag.
to
Give her the
play
flag.
tomorrow.
No, don't give me the flag.
And the results don't matter. But we'd like to at least hopefully get
First.
a. I would hope we could at least try and get a third. It's nice
Oi,
to. It'd
no.
nice to be
No.
to knock Outlaws back
No.
and forth. But
It's all right, mate.
Don't
It's all
take
right,
my
Milky.
third,
I got
please.
Your back. I got your back, Milky. It's muscle memory, eh, bro?
Hey.
he's
Not
our
taking
wild
third.
card because
I've only
nobody
just got
knows what
third.
Milkman's going to do. Not even Milkman. He doesn't even know what he's going to do when he's on that wall.
That's why when we had our training session, we had Kirk.
Yeah, we had
come on our
Kirk fill
team.
in because he was the closest we could put to Milkman
Just
because we didn't know
unpredictable.
what he was going to do.
And neither did he.
Yeah, and neither did he.
No.
So, and he had a high blaster, so we're like, this is perfect.
I was going to say that Kirk doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like one-
Actually, I don't even know whether the Milkman's got a blaster yet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Probably
yeah, yeah.
Tony's.
No, Ezra was fixing it or something, so I got no idea. We'll find out on
Oh,
Saturday.
okay.
If he doesn't have a blaster, we have 3 others that don't work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get one of the ones that's not working.
We can make
Yeah.
one up out of the 3, I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
Surely
Um,
someone's got one, right?
On
It'd be mint.
if you need any air, stop in here and we'll refill your bottles
Yeah.
and everything as well.
Yeah, I think we're.
Pretty set, nearly, I think.
Yeah, I think we've got shitloads of air. Just depends what we're up to
Well, by the
tomorrow.
time
but
you
Milkman's-
go through Black
he's bringing
Site,
the- yeah, well, he's
you'll-
bringing the tank, the scuba, Tony's scuba for us.
Oh,
so,
yep.
we still got 4 or 5 like 46s that are full.
Yep.
48s.
Yeah.
48s.
And then
And we've got
all the
all the A13s are
for-
still full, and a couple of 68s that are full. So
Okay.
I think we got only 2 48s or something, and it's at 3. So it won't take much. Like I don't anticipate us using a lot of air
At Black Site,
at zones.
at Zones, you probably will.
Yeah, black side, not so much.
No,
What's
black
that?
site probably not. We'll probably use more at black site than we will at zones, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Maddie's saying you might be able to get a first if that one team we know gets enough penalties, like the last one. So
What, who?
that's
Creed?
smack talk. That's
Who?
Yeah,
smack talk.
smack talking on Empire
Yep.
already.
Who's that?
He's not
Creed?
even in the same country.
No,
Who's that? Creed.
not here to
I
defend
don't
yourself.
think Creed are playing, Matt.
Yeah, I thought it was Tony's scuba as well, and I'm pretty sure Tony's got a gap there for Milky to run
Yeah.
if his
Probably.
isn't ready in time. So.
Yeah, we've got plenty anyway.
Yeah.
Once we fix them.
Don't use mine. They don't work.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them.
Well, you want him to get them working properly, mate. You will be doing an all-nighter.
Well, I did, but Zach broke it. He was holding on to the bloody trigger guard on my blue one, and I don't know what he did, but he went like that, and it just went. I'm like, what? Because that blaster or that ultralight, I've just gotten like perfect, real straight.
Right. Yeah.
And like consistently about I think it was like 300. So it wasn't shooting relatively high FPS, but 300 the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like 280. I reckon
280. Yeah.
280, 290. I reckon that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what riser?
310 for me.
What hop up? What riser?
We only ever use AKs.
AKs. Yeah. Yeah.
Short AK.
Long.
No,
A lot of them
they're the same. The tongues on them, they're exactly the same. It's just
A lot
the
of
length
them
of
have
how
gone
much
back
goes
to
on the
that one
barrel.
now.
Yeah.
So it's much of a muchness.
So those ones are working quite well now.
That's the only difference, yeah, how much goes on it, yeah.
So a long,
Yeah,
a long is better if you care about the alignment because the grub screws can change the angle of the hop up.
Yep.
So a long is better for that sense, but if you need a smaller one to fit a certain
length,
out of barrel or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
handguard, short's better.
Maddie,
But they're the
Maddie
same.
says, "Are you enhanced? Are you enhanced, lad?" Alan, are you enhanced, lad? And then I keep saying, "Did someone say enhanced?"
You could say that.
Yes, Maddie, he is enhanced. Definitely.
Nah, surely not.
No, he is.
I think I get what he means now.
Yeah.
No.
Confident?
No.
It's not a confident no. So I would say yes. We'll put yes there.
You'll be up north. You're going to Bay City.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we. Tony's picking me up about 10:30ish.
Yep.
Hit Zach's.
Yep.
Then Gelman's, and then we all head off. And a bit of a convoy by the sound of it.
Yep.
So Tony's taking his ute.
Yep.
It's not going to break down.
No, it's running sweet now that the right mechanics had a good look at it.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I reckon he got taken with that one, eh?
Yeah, we did.
Or you did too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How much more are you out of
It's gonna
pocket?
be a good weekend, and then we'll do Legends League on Saturday.
Yep.
Have a few beers afterwards, and
Back for ASL Sunday.
yeah, and head back down Saturday night. We'll have a designated driver, probably Tony.
Oh yeah.
Be a long day.
Oh okay. So, Akif's in here saying the FCC's already posted up for coops. Yeah, on their page. So, are you guys following the FCC
Yeah, I saw
page?
it on Instagram, yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's
Hey, you put your foot up there. Go for it.
fast, close to combat. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
in France.
Yep.
So it's I don't know the exact gameplay, but there's like 5 people on team. It's basically CQB 1-on-1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, with all the countries in that. I think it's only been, I don't know. I mean, Matt is probably an expert on it, but it's been out like a year.
Yeah, it's been
Maybe.
out for a while.
It's been like a while, but like it's really picked up. Like
So it's like old one shot.
Yeah.
I like that flag.
So-
Yeah, yeah,
I like
basically,
that
yeah.
flag.
Yeah.
This is the Australian FCC
But I
colours.
I like the flag that they did there.
Yep.
Oh, the pinned one across the top.
So, who out of the NSL players, who do you think would be probably the hardest player to play against, or
Oh, I can answer that.
yeah,
question,
to play against? I'd say
But you didn't ask me.
no. What do you think, Don?
I don't know. I reckon should be pretty interesting to play against because
Who, Mosh?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty quick and like when you like I watched hardcore watching him go through hardcore in the team when I'm playing. I reckon he'll be pretty good on like the snakes and the sides. So I reckon he's going to be pretty good on that side.
Yep.
I mean, this like Rico's played it a few times, so he's always a stable one in it. So, but yeah,
he knows that game.
he knows it. Yeah. So I think a lot of it comes down to the strategies, and if you get to play the field, the good thing is it's a set field.
Yeah.
So you can practice the set field. It's
Yeah.
hard to go somewhere
you know
and
that
turn
that's-
up and you don't know what you're going to be playing,
Exactly.
and then you've got to try and figure out what you've got to do and
Yeah.
strategize, and then quickly go, you know what, this isn't working.
Yeah.
What are we going to do now? And the teams that adapt quick to that change
Yep.
are the ones that do well.
Yeah. So that'll be Empire for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, well, they've played like a year and a
and-
half now together, so
Yep. And then you've got, so we're playing on same NSL field that the Australian team have been playing or training on.
so is that the same as last zones?
Yes, I do believe, but there's a couple of extra
Extra
things.
things, yeah.
So we're at a massive disadvantage when it comes to the field.
So, yep.
Yep.
And we'll have Angry there first to break that.
Yeah. As long as Kathy's draw doesn't put us up against Empire first, then we might have a chance.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Learn,
Be-
learn
be-
the field
Because
first.
what happens to us is you get
Kathy,
we always
make
play
sure
the
one
hardest
shot
people
with
first.
Empire first.
Like when we were at Arc, I think it was like Valhalla's keepers in Kendo.
Yeah.
And we're like, don't even figure the field out. I mean, admittedly, just upset Dale, we beat them. But, you know, like,
That's it, Dale. You heard that here.
yeah, but, you know, it's hard when you play the best teams first and you're trying to get your, like, these guys all slide, so getting the grip level of the field and stuff. But when you play on your own field, you know the surface, you know what you can do, you know where you can go. But throwing into a new one's a bit tougher.
Matty. Enough smack talk. So just stay at 0 points and you can probably beat him. I reckon.
It'll only be Tom that'll get minus 25 for getting angry and yelling at people.
And Georgie,
And
probably
Red.
for
Yeah.
button pressing.
At
Which
refs,
has kicked
yeah.
up my bad attitude. So.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
whoever's taking photos, they just need to get one of Tom going like this.
Yeah, it's all
And this is Tom's staple,
my
looking at
signature
refs
run
like
off and shake my
signature
head,
run,
yeah.
shaking his head like this. And,
Well,
and
you know
take
what?
over-
So you're going to
taking
see
over Chris, yeah.
you're going to see Tom on the buzzer because he's probably the last player on the court.
No,
all the
no,
time.
No, Alex is
Alex
normally
is
the last one.
Oh,
Yeah, Alex is alive a lot.
Really?
He's our
Yeah.
last man. He's hard
Tom's
to-
usually out first.
Yeah, I'm always up
okay.
front.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I
Yeah, well,
know
because what
that.
happens is he shoots someone and then they don't call it, so then he goes up further and gets shot by the same guy. So that's how his angriness starts.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely does
Same
hit different
guy.
there.
Yeah,
kid.
yeah. That's how he starts angry. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll go back to that question. Who's your hardest player? Yours.
Who's our hardest
Yeah.
player?
Who's your hardest player
Oh, on
that you
NS
think in zones that you're going to come up against?
I actually, honestly, only know 2 people on the NSL team.
Okay.
So that's Rico and Matty Collins.
Oh, okay. You don't know any of the other players?
I have not been keeping up with NSL this year.
Yeah.
I've literally just been in my own world.
The world of Tom.
The world of Tom. Yeah, yeah.
The world
The,
of
the
Tom.
world of Townsville Joe Bowl. Which
Townsville,
is,
yep.
yeah.
Well, who have we got? We've got
What it
Strokes.
is.
Yep.
It's Strobes.
We've got
Actually,
Cody Adams.
The one that's been on there the entire time, running the pistol.
We've
everything.
got
Zarin.
Zarin. We've got Rico. We've got Matty Collins.
Yep.
And we've got Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've all
Actually,
been
I
around
like-
for a while.
I'm actually not. I don't know who's going to be the hardest, but I'm probably more interested in playing against Matty Collins, mainly because the changes that he's had.
Yep.
Like when we have played against him, he's been quite a big boy, and now if he's lost a lot of weight, he's probably going to be a lot quicker and a lot harder to hit.
Yep.
So
He's still a big boy, but it's a different big boy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot more muscle.
Yep.
he's going to be quicker.
He's done well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he is. Matty, what are you saying? Who am I kidding? I've got a white monster. The monsters are so no, they're not. They're all the bloody same. I still want, so when Riley goes, I don't care, Riley or you, Matty, if you get to go up against Junkie, I want you to bring a white monster onto that field, the start at the starting wall, and just before they call go, big skull on your monster, and I want you to shoot Junkie.
Won't be able to
Why?
because face mask on field.
Yeah, should
Straw.
Take a
surely
straw.
be able to just or
Take a
straw,
straw, yeah.
straw, yeah. There
Bendy
you go.
straw, specifically.
A
Like
bendy straw.
Or you
Lots of
just
curls.
Wear a JT mask. You just fold it up.
Yeah, okay.
No, but drinks do taste different. Like I had Red Bull in America. It tastes different to Red Bull in Australia,
Yeah.
and it's actually I like it more in Australia than I did in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
So
was.
what? Probably here they put more sugar, or
Well, probably.
It'd be something different.
It'd be
No,
more
no,
sugar in
US
America.
Yeah,
US is more sugar.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they're
yeah.
the bigger people.
I'm pretty sure their no
Yeah.
sugars have sugar in it.
Yeah.
So.
It was
Yeah.
it was more flat than it was here.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, that was Canada. Sorry, it was different in Canada.
Oh,
I
good
don't
one,
think I had
Georgia.
one in America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right. What about you? Who's going to be your hardest player? Do you reckon you're going to go up against?
Everyone.
Anyone
that.
with a blaster.
Yeah.
Probably herself.
yeah.
Myself.
Yeah, herself.
Or
Yeah.
the
Barricade.
ground.
The barricades.
The ground,
Yeah.
the barricades.
Tom's got it
Yeah.
for sure. It'll be. There's no X for you to slide into,
No.
so
There's a lot of other bunkers there.
there are
Yeah.
plenty of other ones. There's even donuts in there. So
Donuts.
yeah. Oh, Doritos with holes in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So she can crash through.
Through,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no, I
Thread
just
the
dive
needle.
straight through
Yeah.
it. It's fine.
Yeah.
There you go. So while you're drinking a Monster,
Yeah.
I don't drink Monster.
You have to start.
but that's the thing, white Monsters.
What flavor is White Monster?
It's nice, isn't it, Matty?
Yeah, it's.
It's quite nice.
I like them.
That still doesn't
They're
explain
like
what
zero
flavor it
ultras.
is.
You can't explain
Maddie.
the flavor. The flavor's just like.
It's just good.
It's nice.
Mixed.
It's just good.
Mixed,
Yeah,
mixed
it's
There's
fruity
like
flavor.
there's like
Fucking
guava
nice
monster,
taste.
and
Okay, so
that's what
that's
I'm trying to
good.
like.
It tastes like white monster.
Yeah.
It's its
See?
own
It does
flavor.
not taste like
Okay.
Black Monster.
Yeah, completely different.
Less chemical like normal monster.
Okay.
Okay, so Matty, here you go. Yeah, the Canadian ones will taste like an airsoft ban, but the American ones taste like donuts. Freedom and gunpowder. Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
Matty.
Yeah,
You
no, airsoft. There, I only went to one airsoft place in Canada, and that was fucking shit. Where I paid for 2 hours of gameplay, and they didn't start the game until an hour and a half into me being there.
No way.
Yep. And then when I was on the field, so I had about that 2 hour mark to go, and I needed to catch the train, so I was very cautious of playing the last game.
Yep.
Someone came around the corner and shot me twice, like point blank in the neck. And I screamed because, one, that was scary, and two, that fucking hurt. And so then I turned into him and hunted that dude down on the field and shot him as much as I could because there was like 30 seconds left in the game.
Yep.
And he came up to me afterwards off the field. He's like, "Oh, what, did I scare you?" Like,
Oh.
"Nah, cunt, you fucking shot me."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh." Like, "Yeah, look at this bleeding mess that's on my fucking neck."
Hang on, they haven't put up with a red-haired Aussie chick, have they?
Yeah.
There you go.
But
So
then,
you just let them have it like that.
But then they I had to pack up really quickly after then. But the guy at the counter,
Yep.
when I put my stuff down and said thank you, he's like, "Oh, was it too much for you?" It's like, bro, I paid for X amount of game and I didn't get it, and I have a train to catch now. No, thank you, bye.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So in other words, you're pretty pissed off. One, because you wasted your money. Two, you got overshot by someone.
yeah, he only shot me twice, but still, it was like you to me away
Yeah.
in the neck. That's like the
A soft spot.
soft spot.
Yeah, but it's the best part, though. It's the best
Hey,
part. You're gonna
hey,
feel that.
Not, it is if you're the shooter.
Yeah.
It's not if you're the shootee.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I don't think they
Matty's like usually overshooting solves the issues. It certainly does,
Yeah.
Matty. I only do it once after that, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Well, that
I'm
solved
bad
some
for
of the
it.
issues tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm bad for overshooting.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Coming
go.
from paintball, it's just all overshooting.
Yeah.
Everyone's overshooting.
We did some of that. Like they were saying, you can't shoot through the little gaps.
Yeah.
If you can't stick
and
your
the,
head through
and
it,
the
you can't
cracks,
shoot
so you
through it.
can't shoot through it. So you know,
Oh,
people were there
at
on
the-
social
at the
night.
ref tower
Yeah,
there?
yeah, like
Yeah.
shooting through it.
Yeah.
And so I just happened to
That's-
actually accidentally full auto, like point blank through the little gap. That solved the
You-
issue. I didn't see
you
him
did
there
exactly
again.
what I did.
Yeah, I didn't
Exactly
see him
what I
again
did.
coming through that little spot.
No, well, I had Zarin. Actually, I don't know. I had someone else behind. I think it was Eli behind me, and we seen that like the ref tower, and they had like a little room there, and you could just shoot through that little room and like dome these whoever's on the other side. And I just sat there and I'm just like, and it's shooting these guys, and then the ref looks down at me from up on the ref tower. It's like, you can't shoot through there, and I'm like, what? And I just kept shooting through there.
What? Can't hear
The
you.
Yeah,
ref was
exactly.
The ref was throwing grenades at me from up there tonight.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, was he a
It's
big
'cause you
fella?
were getting
Was he a big
angry.
fella?
No.
No.
No, it was just like the last game we played, and there's this one guy that same thing. We just shoot him 100 times. I think it was the guy's mate, and yeah, didn't like my attitude because obviously I'm very expressive. I'm just shaking my head at the guy.
Yeah.
Throws a grenade at me from the top. Like
You
that's
do
not-
that on the speedball field too,
Yeah, of
He
course,
does it
all the
everywhere.
time.
everywhere.
No one's safe. I'm not safe from it either.
No, yeah,
Does
Yeah.
he do it at home?
Yeah.
yeah. She gets the worst of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just throws a grenade at me from the top of the ref's tower, and then
Yeah.
tries to shoot me with his blaster, and he's just missing. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, I'll have to find out who it was.
You
Tom.
go, hey, I
I'll
heard
find
you
out
had a
who it was.
real fuckwit playing on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And they'll go, yeah, it was real.
Had a real big temper tantrum.
No,
Yeah,
well,
had
it,
a tantrum.
Love
Yeah.
my tanties.
it happens down here all the time too,
Oh,
and
it
half
happens
the reason why players go to paintball is because of that.
There's more tanties than paintball. Let's be real.
They had to start somewhere. I think they actually played gel ball and then they've gone, oh, this sucks. They don't call the hits.
Yeah.
I went
Okay,
I went
paintball.
from playing paintball in New South Wales and Sydney to coming up here and starting a gel ball. So I just carried my poor attitude from paintball over to gel ball,
Yeah.
and then going back again. So I
See,
just-
and that's where we get the toxicity. Is this paintball is coming into the
Coming
gel
into
ball?
gel, yeah.
Yeah.
we just don't call it hits at the start.
No.
It's real good.
Well, could you say you
They
used to
call
just
them
rubbing
white
on the
balls, don't they?
bunkers and rubbing
It's
the
like,
paint?
it was like the first
Yeah.
AGBL. There's the guy on Slop Raiders, and he was getting shot 1,000 times, but he just do this standard paintball and just dive straight after he got shot, thinking he could wipe gels off
Yeah.
himself. Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Who was that from?
Slop
Slop
Raiders, yeah. He played for Slop Raiders. He was like a dye-sponsored paintballer or something. He was, up himself. But
Fuck.
He-
Who's that?
his first dive, he punched his barrel in the grass as well. So yeah, perfect snake player.
Yeah.
And he
Definitely.
kept trying to shoot his barrels just packed full of grass.
Okay. And Mr. up the back there, Mr. Silent. You don't
Yeah.
talk much, do you?
No,
No.
not really.
Who's going to be your hardest competitor tomorrow?
Well,
Do you know anyone?
So
I just show up and play, so I don't know anyone.
He's the least uninvolved player when it comes to gel ball.
It
like
sounds like it and looks like it.
Don makes all the blasters, gets everything ready.
Yeah.
I
And
show
Alex
up,
might rock
Alex
I-
just shows up and destroys everyone.
I show up and show out.
Alex will test fire him and break him.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that.
He has
No.
broken one. The first one you used, the Euro, didn't you? I gave you when you slid down the end.
Oh
and
yeah, I was testing out the field.
So
and
who-
found a
Testing
dead
out the
spot.
field and found a bad spot and then destroyed my Euro.
Yeah. Hey, it's taped together, so it's still going.
Yeah.
I've got a glued one up top there if you want it.
I've got a glued one and a tape one, 15 degree. And
Courtesy
we,
of me.
we used it for 3 years since then
Yep.
and it was mint.
Oh God.
No worries at all.
So who up in Townsville? Who was the one running out of the one shot crew? It was a pistol. Like I don't know. It looked like a.
Oh, that was Alex running Drew's pistol.
Yeah.
Drew's pistol. He was running the Drew's pistol at the outdoor.
Yeah.
The SKP.
I've
HBA.
run,
Yep.
I've run pistols. Like my first card is me with a pistol.
Yep.
It would have been. me,
Alex
probably.
was running the SKP HBA
No, this was.
pistol.
It didn't even look like a bloody pistol. It looked like a rifle, fucking made into a pistol, pretty much. I don't know.
Well,
It
it's
looked
been-
like square. It was really
Yeah,
square.
it's Drew's. Well, it would be
Is
the
it
Yeah,
red?
Drew's,
Yeah,
Drew's
that's-
3D
yeah, that's
printed
the
one.
Drew's pretty printed
Yeah.
pistol.
So that
Yeah.
CNC's based
Yeah.
off that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I remember whoever was running it absolutely slaying it that day.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was
Alex.
Probably
Alex.
me, yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he runs anything.
No, he was
and-
shit. Talking to you.
No. he runs anything and slays with it. So
He does.
He's annoying.
Anything that's not his, I'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that thing there actually, it looked strange, but
It
obviously
worked so
performed
well.
really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
What did he have inside it? Was it a jack?
Just a jack. Yeah. Just a jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reverse mag to get along
Yeah.
the barrel.
To get along a barrel.
So the standard M4 mag, but
reverse.
placed in backwards just to get that along the barrel.
Yeah, because I seen it on that CNC
Yeah.
one that you showed me, and it's
Yeah.
like weird. Like
Yeah. It goes in
reverse.
like backwards.
Yeah.
So you can get the jack fits in.
And
So
the barrel.
what
and-
T piece is it? It looks like
Just
a
SLR.
Gen 8.
SLR.
Yeah, SLR.
Yeah.
Everything's
we
SLR.
generally, like we've been so focused on building like SLRs up there. Most things we run are all
Yep.
SLR. SLR standard gearbox, nozzle, T-piece.
Yep.
Well, other than 3D printed nozzles
Yeah.
sometimes. But
It's just
we
the
just found it
easiest.
easy, and it works. So
And
why-
it was cheap for someone to build a custom HPA because an SLR was only like $150, $200 back then.
Yeah, right.
So you could buy the whole everything you needed apart from, the HPA components.
Yep.
So you didn't have to go modify heaps. You didn't have to do much. You just basically took the gearbox out, threw all the shit out of it. I mean, people still ran the plastic triggers. You could still run all of that with a little block. It just, you put it together, and you pretty much could just have it shooting 90 to 95% perfect without even doing anything.
Yeah, okay.
And most people were happy with that because it was full. Most of the time back then it was full auto, so it was all full auto CQB and full auto games.
Yeah, that was a funny comp. Sorry. It was funny because the CQB at start and then the speedball at the end.
Yeah.
I like the field that she had set up there, especially with the perspex in the middle.
Yeah.
Where you can actually see each other from breakout. Yeah, that was funny. Fun to play that field. Gelman can back me up on it. He had a ball.
Yeah.
Poor old man, he can't get around anymore. His knees are all gone, so
busted.
he's waiting. Yeah, he's waiting on workers' comp to finalise everything in his case to getting a run around. But hey, Matty, I'll talk to you later. We'll see you later, mate.
What's he doing?
He's heading out. Hey, if you see Sal,
Going to the strippers.
ask him if he's got his number 1 card because I sent a shitload of cards over to Morgan, and no one knows what he's done with it. So I know Jordan and Tyler were, because their number 1s went over there as well. So they're supposed to be with Sal's card. So if you hear anything about it, let me know. Expecting 2 Outlaws teams and 1 shot in the podium. We are hoping so. We have 2 shots
You get a
at
first, mate.
We have 2 shots. They got 1 shot. So we should win.
We only need 1 shot.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you guys always done well at the comps.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, we've done
Could
decent.
be better.
I reckon you have.
The,
we did,
last
we
one.
did third at the last one.
Yep.
The first one.
Yep.
Then we got second at
The first arc.
first arc.
First, yep.
And then we got like 5th at the last one. But I think we were just had
We hadn't
class
played
troubles
together.
and we hadn't played together, and
Yep.
it's hard to play with people you haven't played with because you just expect them to do the same thing as
The
people
communications break down.
what down, and they don't. Like you go, okay, you're going to do this, and then you should move to there because you're so used to that's what happens, and then they don't, and you're like, okay, well, I can't do what I was going to do, and it makes it difficult when you don't know what.
Yeah,
Right.
we had 3 one-shot crew members at the last one, and
Yeah.
2 people we'd never played with on our team.
Yeah.
So it was our
Oh,
first
okay.
experience.
So that was their first time playing as a team.
Yep.
Was at the Gelex.
So
Oh,
did
okay.
we even play as
Yep.
a one-shot crew, or we play as?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was 1 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah.
So we had the last game where we had 4 one-shot crew members because Milky jumped on. But
Yeah.
Which whatever that team was,
But yeah,
we absolutely swiped.
But I think we
Yeah.
got fifth or something. I think maybe 5th.
Yeah,
or
I think
sixth
you
or
got
something.
yeah.
Yeah, I think like the same thing. Like we played Empire first and just fell over. So you get no points because you're just trying to learn the field and play the game, and we hadn't. That was our first 5v5 for probably a year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Shit,
like
that's a long time.
it's completely different gameplay to 3v3. Because it's a 3v3 is pretty quick. You take one player out, and then if you can move and do whatever you want pretty quick.
The
Yeah.
field's really
When it's
small in
5v5, it's really hard because
so
you just forget.
zones will be our second 5v5 for this year.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
the last time we played 5v5 was actually the Friday before coming here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And that was
how
for
big's
half an hour.
Fun Shot?
Tiny.
Tiny.
Oh, okay.
Wait, wasn't
It's
it used to be
probably smaller than Gel
Hardcore.
City.
Hardcore's old field.
Yeah, it's smaller than Hardcore's old field.
It's narrow as
It's
well.
narrow.
So getting 5 or
It's like-
more than 3 players on
It's
the narrow
like 10
field.
meters by
Yep.
maybe 20 at the most.
And then the most horrible thing is the
Yeah.
entire walls around the area is white. So as soon as you're shooting at anything that's not a bunker, you can't see it.
Yeah,
Anything.
you can't see.
It's
Yeah.
lost.
And you sit there and you go, oh, hit, and you look around, you're like, oh, there's only
There's
one
a bounce
person left
off.
over there, and it's bounced off the wall, but
So-
you don't know.
So we
Yeah.
found testing. I was testing all the Summer Cat gels.
I was about to say that. Summer Cat gels bounce. They
Yeah.
bounce a mile.
We're testing the Summer Cat gels.
Yep.
Like we wanted to obviously use the Milkies because you can see them really easy.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's something dark.
Yep.
But they are harder to see than even the clears against the white walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely,
Um,
definitely.
But then we go to the colours and still just hard to see because
Yeah.
we're shooting. It's opposite. You can see them when you're shooting against the white, but you're shooting against the black bunker. You
Yeah.
can't see them.
Yeah. No, the don't try the blue ones. Sorry, Kingsley. The blue ones you just can't see indoor, outdoor, and any time. They're just so.
I ended up just doing a mix. I had like a whole bunch of colours and I just mixed them all together. I was like, yeah, I'm shooting this.
Yeah, that's angry Tom.
Yeah.
Wasn't the general consensus from the Outlaws that no pun,
Yeah.
that the greens were the
The
better
greens are the
Yeah.
go-tos. I think greens and milkies, and the small frosts for your
Some over there.
for your pistols. So
crop?
I think they're
I think they were green at
yeah
one
they're green.
stage,
They're
Yeah,
green
they-
and frost in them, but they've been there for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks,
and the rest.
and the
Does
rest.
still work.
Hey, they're still good. I run them through the gun.
Well, they should still
No, I
work.
don't.
Yeah, I ran through
They
that
are.
gun. You got to
Sounds
fix up
good.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, we've only got two viewers left. We might wrap it up because I think everyone probably stuffed and want to go home.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll wrap it up for today, and we'll see you on the
Next
flip
Thursday.
side. We will be at Zones on Saturday. We've got the field crawl tonight. Tomorrow, sorry. Yeah, it's nearly tonight.
Field call
At
Blackside tomorrow.
Blackside. Yep, for Friday
Uh,
session.
Zones in Harvey Bay on Saturday.
Yep,
ASL Sunday.
ASL Sunday.
Nuketown Sunday. They're doing Nuketown will be doing stuff as well. isn't it?
So
Yeah,
if,
you
I tell you
can
what,
be
if
on
you
Sunday.
guys, are doing training with NSL guys, come back over to ASL, come and see a couple of the teams, and I dare say you'll probably get a run with some of the teams as well. Outlaws will give you a run if you want to jump on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be down there.
Yep.
On a
We'll
run.
help you win.
Yep, there you go. We've
Get
got
you that third place again.
Empire.
No, we got
Um,
elevate.
yeah.
Elevate. Second,
Yes.
Second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to go
Well,
to
that's
second
what we
now.
did.
Because
We've got third.
you'll be cursed at
Just
third.
join the team
Yeah, we
that's winning and
we
get
got
penalties.
third,
Said
and then
that.
the next year we got
Third's better
second,
than nothing, but
and then the next year they weren't
Exactly.
open, so we can go for the
Exactly.
first.
All right, we got other things to discuss anyway off camera. Until then, guys,